Hello and welcome back to my table, where sometimes you have to just roll with it.
Okay, so in the last episode, pretty simple. We finally got ready to fight the Kraken. It took a bit of preparing. Arn and his like a million other spells he had to cast on us and on himself, and then the big thing was, pun intended, was the what was it? The giant potion? What was it called?
A potion of giant size.
Yeah. So
Giant
Arn,
strength, I thought? Or no?
no, giant size. Instead of just having the strength of a giant, he actually turned into one. So, we summon the Kraken. Everything turns pitch black, and the only time we see is when lightning strikes, and we see in the light of that 1 second the Kraken emerging from the depths, and that was oh boy, here we go. We were able. Arn took most of the hits along with Cal. The tentacles were in the way. We had to chop off some tentacles, and then we were able to get Nala was able to steal the kill by jumping off the dock and giving a good old stab. And once we thought everything was done and Nala was getting pulled out of the water, a Kraken reemerges. Like with full health and what I feel like was all the tentacles all at once. So we're like, yikes. We thought we could probably handle it, but about third round into the second phase or so, Cal, our Warforge, gets eaten and dies. So that's like ooh dearie. So in the last ditch effort, Aaron is like, okay, enough of this, because there's no way we'd be able to take this on. He uses Dimension Door to the maximum and just like elbow drops on this thing. And after some awesome spell working and mechanics, of course, was able to elbow drop on him or stab him. What was it? Did you stab it with the trident?
Basically bonked it with big Warhammer.
Oh, right, the Warhammer. And killed it. And we were able to retrieve the gemstone that was in its forehead. We were able to pull Kel out, but unfortunately we weren't able to get him out in time to use Revivify. So we used our prepared Scroll of Resurrection, and instead of getting our Warforged back, a gnome appears. And we're like...
A wild gnome appears.
A wild gnome, and apparently there's a little more backstory to this whole Warforged thing. But now we got a new gnome friend, which I think we're still keeping his name Cal. I don't remember.
Yes.
Yep. He isn't aware of having another name, so he's keeping the name he's had.
Fair. And that's where we left off, I believe. Unless I don't think I missed anything. But, we missed the dramatic inspiration transfer that Kyle gave to Arn to help him finish it off, because it was pretty much Arn at that point, because even with Barbarian Rage on, Nala would have not survived a few hits. And there was a lot of tendrils and tentacles. And
yeah, and when your tank falls first, that says something.
Mm-hmm. Well, getting eaten doesn't help either, so...
Blame the dice. I have no control over them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, yeah, and now we are adjusting to the new Cal, who used to be... how tall were you? Like... 6,
in his larger size, he was 11 foot even.
So now he's itty bitty.
Now he's 3.5 feet.
Yep.
And Arden's currently standing around 40 feet, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah. So how long does that potion last, Arden?
8 hours.
Until the exact time and day tomorrow. So.
Oh no. All right, so we got a free ride back to back to town, I guess. I'm not really sure. We're not really sure where to go from here. But anywho, that's Did I miss anything? I think I got everything.
I think that's just about everything up to this moment. So you get inspiration or 19 HP. Well, 10 HP, but you knew that.
Heh.
Yay, 10 HP.
Ooh.
Alrighty,
Um,
goody.
I'm
still
so
need-
like,
I-
how did I finish the thing off last week? Just a 500-foot drop with dimension door.
Yeah, if you want to see some mad damage, just scroll up a little bit in history.
Yeah,
That's probably the most damage I've seen in a session. Like,
yeah, we were
consistent-
talking about it in chat earlier.
yeah, and yeah. So Nala was there for moral support and making sure Maria didn't become a appetizer.
And she stayed at least 40 feet away at all times. Just getting close enough to heal and run off again.
I scrolled up to look at the damage. Oh no.
I told
Oh,
you it
yeah.
was like 250.
Oh no.
Look, man, like, I'll even like do a bit of a ping of it. Fucking, what was it called? Warlord's Ignition, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Just this damage right here.
This is
That
when
was like
you get
my
the
one
math into it.
Yeah. And there's some fucking big math into that one. It uses things like. I think this is. Yep. It uses things like this and this. So if you guys are curious, put this together with my. I think the character ability is the thing that lets me dual cast without using the spell
Yep.
slot. That's
That's his
Method to the
inspiration
madness.
ability that I mentioned previously to you guys. He gets to combine 2 spells into one more powerful spell and have both of their effects simultaneously happen.
Okay.
But Matt, just a huge suggestion. Feel free to get creative with it.
Yeah. The more creative you are with it, the funner it gets.
Oh yeah, one of the ones I used in the past. I used it was Mindburn I used, right? Right, Mike?
I don't remember which one mine burned.
Actually, I don't think I ever got the chance to use Mindburn, but I have a couple that are like debilitative. I've played around with the idea of just being like, you know what, I want to mess with just time in general, put like haste and slow together, just some meme stuff, some good stuff. But for Giant Kraken, let's just go for damage. That's a lot of damage.
Pretty much.
That's a lot of damage. No.
So yeah, as Cal's going about regathering all his old equipment and his previous body, you watch as a faint purple diamond appears in the center of his chest, and his dragon mark, now black instead of its original brass color, snakes its way back down his arm. But the scarab he had before never reappears.
Oh right, the demon bug, right?
Parasite, I believe.
Ah.
Or
Did it
symbiote.
just
term.
bugger off?
It no longer exists.
Oh shit!
Well, lucky you. It's okay. I don't like sirs. Hasn't
Yeah,
used it
let's
yet,
say you
but
used
one
it
day.
like once.
Hey! For the chance for it
Out
to
of
break, this is the last.
Curiosity, are you still taking
last
damage
minute.
from that thing?
Probably, but like,
Well, yours breaks, but it reforms after time, so.
yeah, it's like no one. It's a surprise. It's like her last resort. Like no one's gonna expect a fucking huge ass stinger come out of her wrist. So
That's like an I'm in prison and need to shank someone and get away with it weapon.
exactly, you get it. But yeah. What do you...
So yeah,
Okay.
still standing here in the sea air, only covered by a sash. Should probably move away from the water.
I mean, Aaron took out like some clothing. It's gigantic clothing, but something you can use.
Hey, I wonder if we could skin this thing.
I was about to say, Arn's big enough to probably grab a tentacle and we can bring it back to town to feast on, I guess, but
Yeah, one for food and one for like just putting on the wall somewhere.
Yeah.
how do you, like... Well, sorry, heard some random noises. How do you keep something like that What? Where are we gonna put it? Like that thing's probably the size of our house.
I was thinking maybe find a nice perch of hill, drop it there, and just leave it there until.
Oh right, make it fertilizer for our farming land. Got it.
No, I was just thinking of like someone rename the town called Kraken Town.
Maybe. That's
Maria,
As far as how it would be a trophy, I mean, you just kind of have the you have it in like a slightly curled up position, put it like longwise on a big room's wall.
Remind me how long these tentacles are.
They had 30 feet of reach.
Yeah, so they're 30 feet long.
What wall is big enough to hold
A
up?
30-foot long room. And if you curl it up, even less.
No, that's not how any of this works. No. What we need to do is find a big jar, and then put it in there with like a bunch of preservatives. There we
Get a
go.
whole lot of saline solution. We'll be fine.
But yeah, so unless Arn wants to take something we can eat for like 3 months on, Nala's ready to go back. She's just, so she, after like making sure that the new cow's doing all right and that Doing
only have a
okay.
Oh.
-4 to everything, but it's as right as I can be.
Yeah, you
Because this is a wizard city, after we take what we want from it, like the gem and the tentacles for food and trophy, yeah, I'm gonna make sure the rest of that's burnt to ash because no necromancy, not on this thing.
Don't
she's
need
gonna.
a skeletal
I thought the
kraken
city-
showing up,
Yeah,
I
and
thought
after,
I thought you could use it as potions or components.
I mean, we've got a whole tentacle for that. I could carry 3 back. Yeah, I'll carry a 3rd back to sell to the shop. Be like, hey, you guys want some potion material? Yikes.
Yeah,
I mean, it's enough. If there's a potion that can be made out of it, that's enough to make a lot of potions out of it. So I get some money. But yeah, after like turning it to ash, I'm also gonna throw like a bit of holy water on it, since my small ass vial of holy water currently is like the size of someone's like fucking bathroom. I'm just gonna be like dunk this huge bit of holy water on the ashes and be like, no.
Excuse
Who
me
is
for just
it?
a moment.
Housekeeping.
Well, Nala has a question for Arn when DM gets back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a interesting fight indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Should have
The
seen our
people-
reactions. That would have been a interesting moment to see everyone's reactions when it reemerged the second time. Like,
It'd
uh-oh.
be like Maria doing, "Oh, come on!"
Pretty much. That's pretty much how it'd go.
Seems like you
Imagine
guys
it'd be
had
like,
quite the
so
battle.
now is when we run.
Yeah, I mean, that was yeah. Or watch, hopefully Aaron make it and just throw potions at him. Like, you got it, buddy. Because, my +1 in Dex is really going to do a lot with my longbow. Yeah. Can't see the damn thing either, because Dragonborn don't have dark vision. But, good times. Best use of commanding strike ever, though. Because there was nothing I could do, and I wasn't getting close, so I was like, hit it again!
Hey, could you link it? What does that do?
Commander strike. Oh, good. Hold on. It is a fighter's maneuver. You take the attack action on your turn. You can forego one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct one of your companions to strike. When you do so, choose a friendly creature you can see or hear and expend 1 superiority die. That creature can immediately use its reaction to make 1 weapon attack, adding the die to the attack's damage roll.
So you can pick another player.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Right?
Yeah, we've gotten stupid with that ability.
That is extremely useful. Holy crap!
I think my most, other than helping with this situation, was when we were fighting a werewolf and I didn't have a magic weapon yet. So I was like, I hit it once because with maneuvers, you can, some of them you can apply for each attack. So I was able to apply, what is it called? Distracting Strike, which gives advantage to the next person it hits, and then commanded someone to attack it. So, because I wasn't going to do anything to it. So that's helped out a whole lot in my case to be useful. But anyway, so while DM, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
So while Aaron's burning and holy watering it, Nala's gonna look up and go, hey, so what's next?
Don't know.
This is your problem. We are not here for our own health, that's for sure, certain.
Yeah, how do we deal with you being big?
Well,
Yeah, he'll kind of look over as questions are being directed his way, and he'll say, yeah, honestly, didn't think about the after fight. Thought a lot about the actual fight itself. I guess I'm just gonna find something to do for the rest of the day, because, I mean, I can't exactly snap a finger and turn this off. Not a spell potion.
well, getting back to the island is gonna be easy. We don't have to swim unless we're going to the island. I mean, where do we go from here?
Well, we can go back to
Hold
the
on, my
city.
cat's going ballistic outside the door. Give me a second.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time someone like really big has kind of walked through town. It's just gonna be a bit of a struggle to do much while I'm there.
You just want to go home?
Yeah, I mean, not like staying here's gonna do anything. Points at just open water.
Maria, should we go back? I mean, other than, I guess we can try selling the tentacles. What else do we need to do at the island?
Wait, out of character, when you talk about the island, you keep talking about the island we're still on, right?
I have no idea anymore. Like,
We're on
when
the
you guys were
island.
talking about that, I was just
We're
completely
on the
lost.
island right now.
Oh,
we're
we
like,
are? Okay, let's go back
We're
to
a
town
couple
then.
like
Yeah, so I'm like, what are you talking
Okay,
about?
I missed that slight detail. I think that's when
we
I
were
lost
a couple like days, like not days. We were like
A few hours.
eight,
away from walking
Right.
to the city.
No,
but hey,
silly.
can
Yeah.
you pick up the head of that thing and just yeet it across the field?
It's kind of burnt right now.
Yeah, at the moment it would be
Well,
ash.
Wait, I thought we cut its head off and threw it across the room.
No, we cut its
What?
tentacles off.
I thought you lopped its head off.
Alright, alright, we're going back to
No, he
town.
just cut its gullet open. But yeah, I forgot to feed my cat before we started.
How dare you? Oh my god, I'm surprised she didn't, like, murder you.
She was trying.
Later. Later.
But she's got food now, so she'll be happy.
Yay.
But yeah. Oren's
right,
got to
we're-
dick around for a whole day, and Cal is in need of new clothes, so market trip?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. Right. That sash isn't...
Maybe someone at the college will have like a temporary solution of, hey,
would-
this will decrease you to be large size, not huge size.
It reduced size. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's if you know somebody.
I mean, I went to the college. I know a lot of people. Pretty much anyone who isn't just like they went and graduated. All the teachers I know.
I really need to upgrade the party movement token now. It's a little outdated, with 2 characters that are no longer here, and one that's about to be not here.
Oof.
Wait, what do you mean?
This is Nala's last session for a while.
No, why?
This work is getting crazy, but that's after talk. But okay, yeah. First, we're gonna get. While you go and get shrunk down, we can go get Cal new clothing shopping trip. Yes. I missed that cue. Hold on, I'm caught up now. Hold on, let me think.
Maria would like to do the
Let's
shopping
see.
trip with him.
Do I have music to accompany shopping trip?
Oh no. Oh my god, what should we dress him up as?
Yo, it'd be kind of funny. And this is just like I know it's not the case, but it'd be cool if Mustard was actually medium-sized right now, so it's like
Barbie World?
big cat size.
I was thinking Barbie World.
There we go.
Why?
Some nice shopping music.
My cat is.
Okay, let's see what we can find that fits the new Cal and goes with his.
I got it. I got it. What about this one? You know, pants are pants, so those are easy.
Yeah, let's say pants doesn't matter as long as they're dark
How about
enough
this
to
one?
cover and to conceal blood all over them.
Yeah, you guys completely missed that one session when I was able to deck out the whole party. So,
It's recorded. It's fairly early in the series, so it shouldn't be too hard to find.
yeah. How about this one, Mike? Cal.
Turn that Discord open.
How dare you? If I could post in Roll20, I would, but I don't really know how to do that yet.
Someone told me. I think it was John.
Yeah, but the problem is if you post anything
Yeah, that's
in
actually not
Roll20,
bad. I like that.
the moment you click on it, you leave the chat or leave the Roll20.
What are we talking about?
You post a link to anything to on Roll20.
Yeah, it isn't a link. You can just directly post the picture in chat.
Oh. Yeah, there's a macro for that.
Well, yeah, that actually does fit Cal's style really nicely.
See, I figured it out. Just took a couple sessions.
Any other clothing that Maria would be good on?
Oh, Maria wants to get dressed up now. Okay, now she wants to wear... You want to wear long sleeves now? Are you done wearing your skirt?
See?
Maria will actually look for the dress that she has for that one token she has.
Oh,
We
we're gonna
went
get
over with
fancy
this.
now.
Custom dresses have to be ordered and take time.
And you probably want to do it when you get back to the home base, so we don't have to come back out here for it.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta turn that music down a little bit. It's louder than I thought it'd be.
Oh, it's
I'll also
fucking
look
cold
around
today.
for some goggles. Because... Yeah,
You
dark
can't
vision-
be a gnome without goggles.
No, you can't. You have to be a little bit steampunk. Those are the rules.
Ah, okay. Well, goggles should fit that outfit then.
Yeah.
Hey, if Cal wants one of the guns, I think we have a decent chunk of them in the back holding.
Right,
Well-
we have a horde of guns.
Yeah.
Cal still has the two we never gave to Snelly anyway.
Oof. Man, Sally's gonna be so shocked. A whole new crew is gonna show up by the time she gets back. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm also gonna sell off some of the useless junk in my bag. Because, you don't need a lantern when you now have dark vision.
That's fair.
I don't know if this is like proper time for it. It can happen after the shopping if there's more shopping that needs to happen. But I do want to kind of see what the newer gemstone actually does with identify. Have that kind of just put onto a video. I don't think he told us. I think it's just we got it and that was it.
Pretty much.
I still had 2 greater health potions.
I still have another. Hey, somebody wants to just get super large potion.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Imagine if you'd given that to Cal. We could have just beat this thing down into oblivion.
Imagine I would have been able to make like just one for everyone in the group. Kraken just kind of looks at all of us like,
No. If you give it to Maria, she just becomes a normal size Dragonborn.
No, part of the description is you become huge.
I know, but
Or was it
I
two
mean-
sizes larger? It was one of those. in
It's
the
huge.
description.
It's even like, if Musket were to drink it, Musket would become huge. That's the yikes.
Oh,
It wouldn't
Maria,
do much for
Maria
her.
will
but,
look like a
you know.
dragon. A
Mm-hmm.
wingless dragon.
A cute dragon somehow.
Awesome.
Okay, well we got Cal all set up.
I'm actually googling an image. One last thing I want to buy. If Google wants to cooperate with me real quick.
Do you have an idea of what you want to wear?
For what?
Design wise. Nala.
For who? For me? For Kanala? What? Oh, is this the new season? She needs to get a whole new outfit.
Maria's getting a new outfit, so.
Nala just wants
what
to
would
go.
her dress will be anyway?
I mean, Nala still has that purple dress that she got a little while back that she hasn't had a moment to really wear, so probably that. But no, she just wants to go home and sleep for like a whole week. It's been a really long time.
Okay, Google finally wanted to agree with me. Now I just gotta get Discord to agree with me. And it opened way too many windows.
When you spam it too much, you're like, wait, stop.
He wants to pick up one of these type masks.
Why do you need a mask?
Still a
He
samurai.
doesn't feel comfortable.
I'm not used to having a metal face. Not having a metal face.
Yeah.
Oh my. She's gonna face palm. What? Why do you. Let's
Not gonna wear
You're
it
gonna go-
all the time.
just, making new friends is the perfect time to wear this. I got you. Meeting new people. First impression. Little gnomes with goggles and a creepy mask.
I have killed more people than most people have met, okay?
Okay. Still applies.
You fucking would, John.
What?
I'm thinking memes.
Look, it's true. That's how our last session ended.
Oh. Alright, so we got Cal situated.
I tell
Is,
how good despite his crippling weakness at the moment.
It's okay. Nala's got you. You sit in the bag. Or, yes, now it's time for the toddler harness.
I have a bow, damn it. I can fight from the background.
Yeah.
It's just
okay.
getting hurt. I could get hurt a lot easier now.
No, you're a little weakling. It's okay. Nala's got you. But, or if Snelly's still around, you can ride Beartron. I don't know where she is, so I don't know. So is Orange shrink down yet? At least a large.
Yeah, that's what I was asking you about, like that,
Yeah.
and the identify, my magic stuff on the side.
Identification. Gotta scroll through a whole bunch of new magic items.
I don't know what would be good for Maria for casual clothing.
Man.
I mean, anything's an upgrade.
Okay, so the effect of the tier for the creator. The holder has a swim speed equal to their land speed, which is unimpaired regardless of their armor. And also, when you speak to aquatic creatures in any language, they hear it in Alcuin.
Damn.
Wow. You can speak to all the elementals.
Well, water elementals.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty neat. And someone at the college able to at least bring me down to large size, or a size where it's like I could still go to bed tonight, or am I gonna have to do the well, I'm chilling outside today?
I think you're gonna end up doing the chilling outside because even with magic, they can only reduce you one size.
Damn.
Oof.
That's what I'm saying. Like with large, that would be what 10 foot tall. So I would just have to worry about doorways.
Yeah, that's why I had flavored Cal's deal is just changing size because it was annoying. The doorways would always be an issue.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I'm able to be shrunk down to 10, I'm sure that they've got like some kind of larger beds at the inn, because Goliaths, other larger hobgobs.
No, they live in the shack.
Oof. Hey, sleep outside, you monsters. Alright, well, I mean, I think that's all we wanted to do of that day. And then, like, sleep forever.
Pretty much.
Tokens are being annoying today.
So what's next, DM?
Give me a sec, I'm setting up the scene.
Oh, okay.
What? The inn's not completed?
Well, I had to switch tokens around, okay. Someone died. Okay, so anyways, we're making our way back to the Raven's Rest, our inn of choice on this venture. How many people have an ability that can detect auras?
And take what?
Auras.
No one?
No one other than Cal? Maybe?
I mean, he has divine sense, but that doesn't even work on auras. It's just kind of like.
I mean,
sense
I don't know.
that.
What
Something
Cal has
along the
anymore.
lines of, like, detect good and evil, something like that.
We got detect magic, so if it's like. If it's magical in some way. But I
Could be
have to
construed
cast
as
that.
that.
No, I don't really have anything.
I
Well,
don't
hope
know
you
if
didn't.
my passive arcana would pick up on, there's something up here, but that I guess that could count. Passive's what? 22.
I got 16. If it's a trap, then I might have advantage. No.
It is not a trap.
Walk into the inn, and we die.
Not that cruel.
New characters, let's go. Well, this session got short for me. Okay, have a good one, guys.
Peace out. Hold for a
Uh,
sec.
Okay, so anyone have any such ability?
What?
My passive's not something I can use. I don't exactly have a reason to cast detect magic, so no.
Detect magic? I have detect magic.
No,
Yeah, but
would
neither
you
Yeah,
of
have-
but
us
you'd have
have-
to have a reason to cast it.
Is she walking through the?
We're going to the inn.
Yeah, we're
about to
walking
go to
between
bed.
the market and the inn.
If Maria's walking through the market, she likes to do detect magic for
That
bargain
is
bins.
True.
She would do that.
She's only done it literally every time we've gone anywhere near a market.
I see a box with things in it. Detect magic time.
All right, Maria has activate detect magic.
Okay, so as we're Walking back from the market, you see a very peculiar-looking elf, heavily clad in magic gear.
Ooh, shiny. Hey guys, look at that guy. He's a
Girl.
girl. Oh shit.
You just said elf. You didn't say what gender.
You didn't ask.
To be fair, depending on DM depiction of elves, it's usually kind of hard to tell from a distance if it's male or female. Yikes.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
anywho, what
Look
is
at
it?
that.
Is it uncommon for elves to wear armor like that?
Just the general appearance of the elf looks peculiar.
Well, we are on the Mage Island, so you never know what you could find here.
Various bits of floral arrangements on the person, moss growing on the shield, stuff like that.
Oh, like a complete nature kind of theme elf?
Yeah.
Huh. I guess she would stand out a little bit.
I think her player's taking a nap.
What? I was muted.
Oof. He's describing your character. So, what is she doing in the market? I guess.
Just probably browsing around, looking for things, especially anything natural. Actually, looking for oils specifically, rare oils. About that. Keeping an eye out, looking around sometimes. So, might look up and see eventually. Is anyone staring at me?
Well, there's a kobold pointing at you, so to a group of other people. So,
We really look like a bit of an interesting group. We're gnome, kobold, dragonborn, and hobgoblin. Hobgoblin's oddly sized at the current moment.
yeah,
That is the tall man.
he probably has more attention than she does at the moment. But you stand out because of your unique outfit of nature forest theme at a coastal town. So it's like,
Shiny.
I'll walk away from wherever I was, looking for oils and stuff, and look at the group, and stare for a minute, and just,
Nala does a nod, like, sup.
hello.
Huh.
How are you all?
We're good. Kinda tired.
Very, very tired. Like
But,
I was dead for like 8 minutes.
Dead.
It's a long story, but
I'm sorry for your loss, but congratulations on the regain of your health.
yes,
It is what it is. It's not the first time.
Oh.
yeah, don't mind him.
All right.
Well, how are you doing? Is there anything we can help with?
I'm not too familiar with the area, but I was looking for oils, rare oils.
She's gonna look up at the large hobgoblin and
Yay.
go, where's that one shop that Cal bought that poison?
That's a few.
It's not a
points,
poison.
The merchants, the supply shop.
Yeah, the supply shop. Yeah. We can take you
That's
there.
the one.
Sure, thank you.
We bought some interesting, what do you call them? Components, I guess, over there. So they should have some kind of oils.
Components are what I need, so we'll
Awesome.
see. I hope so. Are you all? Oh, I mean, you said tired, but are you all right?
Yeah, we're fine. We just fought a kraken and stuff, but we're okay.
Eyes completely wide. A kraken.
Yeah. It points to one of the tentacles that Arn's carrying.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
probably
we
like
have to
one
sell
that's
that
just
anyway.
kind of. Yeah, there's one that would have been sold. There's well, we can sell it now, I guess.
Most would
And
they
there's
sell for anyway?
one that's kind of like tucked away, but there's one that would be visible. So, because you just
Tucked
gotta
away.
look over and you're like, whoa.
Well, while we walk, do you mind telling me why you killed the Kraken.
Because it was trying to
Alright.
kill the god.
n- from it's his thing. Points to the hobgoblin.
Look at the hobgoblin.
It just gives you a bit of a smile.
Are you also carrying the
If you had asked about the skull, it's Ash. Remember that.
No, I'm not talking about the skull. I was talking about the spear. Or
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean-
kind of large right now, so not even Nala can really carry it.
Yeah, if I put it down, no one's picking it back up.
Pretty much. At
But yeah,
least for a
one of
while.
them's still completely giant, huh?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
oh,
at the moment I'm still a large, so 10-foot hobgoblin. That's like a large creature's trident right now. It's like, uh-oh.
So.
Kind of just narrowed eyes a bit, but not like, not judgmental, just curious.
How about we get you to the supply shop and then we can head to the tavern and grab a meal so we can sit down and tell you the story a little more comfortably because, like I said, it was a tough fight and
I would
This-
imagine.
this and she like gestures to the gnome like this situation is a little more complex. He wasn't exactly a gnome when he died. But anyway, by the way, my name's Nala.
Oh, sorry, I'm Sayana. You can call me Saya if you want.
Saya.
Maria just stares at you.
And this is Maria, this is Cal, and this is Arn. And we're not missing anyone, are we?
Nope.
The Contonic, the person.
There's just
I'll say
a
the-
cat that meows
Oh.
from like on your shoulder.
And this is Musket, or which one's the other one? Is it Musket or the other one?
Musket was the one
He's
he had
usually
with him.
left home unless accompanying, like if we split the party, accompanies the other party. But yeah, Erebus is just kind of like waiting for sushi, basically. Yum.
Yeah, he's probably nomming on the tentacle as of this moment.
Dude, Musket's lucky she's trained to not, because otherwise she probably would have already tried to take a bite. It's like,
Oh, to be specific, it's one cat and then one cat with wings. Musket's the one with wings.
yes, Erebus is again not currently with us.
Oh, right. And where's Cal's familiars? There's a mechanical owl and a slime
What
mimic.
happened to the slime thing anyway?
Left that behind when we went out.
Oh, okay, good.
But
I thought we got all our
Archie-
stuff.
But Archie is with me.
Okay, so and there's Archie. And this is only part of the group. We do have some others. Well, one.
But
Not sure where
Musket's
the
definitely
fifth one ran off to, but
She
I
stays
think
home and is being temporarily retired after this session.
Wait, who?
Snelly.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought I was talking about the
Snelling's not
half
coming
the-
back?
Oh.
Um,
She's as far as I know, she's still coming back. I'm just retiring her ability to make magic items
Yeah,
in the
so
background.
we don't have to drag her
She's
around.
currently back to the house, helping with the TV.
Sure, let's
Go
go
on.
with that.
So yes, by the way, to the players, I'm not sure like how descriptive we got, but this is Nala is a brass dragonborn with just a tint, a small faint of red, like at the corners of her scales and certain parts of her body. So it's not like 100% brass, but she carries a lute and she's decked out with a spiked whip, long sword, a trident, a longbow, and plate armor. She's how tall is she? I made her like
I think she was like 6'1". She was close to Aaron.
and yeah, no, 6'4".
That
I
was
made her tall.
close.
Yeah. So
But yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
give him
she's-
character descriptions, just races and classes.
yeah, so she's a friendly dragonborn. You know, there's some grumpy ones, but she surprisingly looks a lot friendlier than probably other dragonborns you may have seen. And Arn's a red hobgoblin who's usually taller than Nala in his normal state. But I'll let John describe Arn if he wants.
He kind of looks like he's like a muscular built hobgoblin at the current moment. He'd be 10 foot tall because reduced but still big. He carries around on him a warhammer and a long sword. He's holding in one of his hands to trident because didn't exactly have a way to put that away. Just kind of has it. And well, one arm he would have like the visible tentacle just kind of slumped over, just being like, "Well, time to sell it."
Then we got Maria, who's a green kobold, 3 feet tall.
Yeah, and has a tendency to like everyone.
And she has dancer attire. And she carries a lute too, a smaller lute.
Well, actually, the
Let's
loot
say
is
it's
like
a normal
somewhat
size
bigger
loot.
than her,
'Cause it's
Oh
made for
right,
a
it was the
medium-sized
old
creature.
master. Yeah, got it, forgot.
and also overpowered books.
Well, there's books. She just carry books. We had this talk, Maria. But and then we have Cal, who has a new appearance now.
Yeah, he's 3.5 foot tall, forest gnome.
So he looks really tired.
He looks incredibly tired. Is in -4 to everything tired. But he's got 3 swords now sheathed in his sash that he's got going around him again. Several daggers tucked within his coat.
So anyway, that's what the party looks like right now, and we all look rough and up next to Cal being really tired. So
Do you want me to give like a more fuller description of mine, or?
sure thing.
She's pretty thin, pretty sharp features, but she tries to wear that smile on her face when she can, so she still looks approachable. She has dirty blonde hair that she wears in a very long braid that reaches like almost the bottom of her back. Like a silver circlet around her head. It's kind of like intertwined like vines would be, and bright green eyes, and just pretty simple leather armor, but a green cloak around it. Just a simple green cloak, and then she has the shield that has moss growing on it, and a staff, and a necklace with a pendant that holds like a pretty big piece of quartz crystal on her neck.
Like it. And she pretty on the tall side, short side.
Oh, she's 5'10". Sort of tall, but elves are
Average,
relatively
yeah.
tall.
Well, it depends on which one you look at. There's some that are like 4 something, and then others are like 6. So it's like make up your mind.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Right.
so yeah, okay, cool. So without further ado, they'll lead you over to the supply shop.
Well, thank you.
And Nala will ask if this. She goes, so how long you just get here, or how long you been here?
It's been just a couple days, really. I've just been looking around, getting the feel for my surroundings. Just exploring, really. But I figured I should probably look for these oils in case I need them, really. I mean, I don't need them for myself, but in case of an emergency with someone else, I guess.
All right, that's fair. Anything specific with these oils? Are they healing oils?
So it's for the spell reincarnate. You need 1,000 gold of
Oh no!
1,000 gold of like rare oils. So it's like, I just want to have it just in case things go really badly. It's like a
Yeah,
You
we
know.
just used
Hi,
her,
welcome to the party where every
Okay.
caster is a healer.
don't expect me to be a full healer.
Oh man! By the way, your voice is great. I had to take a second. I'm like, wait, when did a girl get in here?
Oh,
Great. So just so you know.
oh, thank you. I was worried. Thanks.
But all right. So okay. So yeah. Actually, describe. How would your character describe what you would use the oils for? So, is it for healing? You could say that.
Yeah. Well, so what your gnome friend here went through. Similar to that.
Resurrection?
Yeah, of a sort. It's just a little unpredictable, I guess would be the right word. I'm not too skilled in normal healing and resurrection type things, but just in case of an emergency, I guess.
Aaron would have advantage on a check to figure out what she's talking about.
Okay.
And I was like, why would you have a resurrection that's unstable? But she doesn't know anything really much about magic.
It would have been
Roll
an
me, because
Arcana
I spelled
check,
it
but I
wrong.
think it's the same modifier anyway.
Same modifier. I did nature just because, the natural order of things, life
That's
and
a
death.
thick modifier.
Yeah, no, lore wizard. When you're proficient at something, double the proficiency. I'm like, oh man.
Gosh.
It's only for the int skills, but I'll take it.
But yeah, you're fully aware of the spell she's talking about.
Okay.
Nala has that polite, like, oh, well, whatever helps. Kind of like,
Yeah, Aaron looks like he understands, and he's kind of nodding along with it.
I mean, obviously this wouldn't help me to bring myself back if I'm gone, but I just think it's a good idea to have.
oh, so are you a venture?
Of a sort, yeah. I've been
Looking
alone
for a
most
party?
of the time.
Way to be
Maria-
blunt about
Maria-
it.
What kind of party?
You know, we're at a college party, college island here. You know what kind of party? No, bunch of nerds. No,
Hey, trust me, nerd parties are awesome.
We
You
sit
get-
around a table and
Get drunk and have an adventure.
oh no.
Speaking
Just,
of which,
oh, are you assigned to any guilds, or really? Are there any other guilds around the world? I only know of one.
no.
There's several actually, but not many you
Oh.
have knowledge of.
So sorry. So dude, are you assigned or a part of any guilds?
I'm not really. I don't have. My allegiance doesn't really lie with anyone particularly. I guess.
Oh, that's
so no.
That's fair. Well, if you, there's a really nice guild in Sintra that actually we're from. They pay pretty well. Got random jobs, but none too. There's some questionable ones, but they were all nice.
Just one we almost all died in, you know. You know
I
how
was
it
thinking
is.
about the old lady about who needed all those
Oh, yeah.
poisonous herbs.
Never resolved that. You've no idea what the hell happened.
And then there was the mysterious shopkeeper who sold cursed items. You know, the interesting quest.
And then almost dying to a sphinx. You know how it is.
You know, that's nothing that Nala brings up. Yeah, so they're a very interesting selection of jobs that pay pretty well. So if you ever come around Sintra, you know, and need some money, totally.
I'm sure I'll need money pretty soon after purchasing this. If
Oh,
I can find it.
definitely. Hopefully,
Yeah, we get a lot
you
of
know.
money, but with working and stuff.
You've come to the
Yeah.
right place looking for expensive and rare items. I doubt you'll. I doubt they won't have it.
Do they have it? I'm looking.
They have something that would be considered as rare oils.
Okay.
Kind
How
of make
much, like,
them
oil
go
would I
unstuck.
Like, do I just get like a a jug of oil?
I think more or less that's what it is.
All right, I'll get the oil and
That is
Yeah.
a lot of oil.
1,000 gold then.
Yeah, it's 1,000 gold worth of rare oils, so you already know the
Yeah.
price.
All right. And kind of make a swallow because I'm giving up that much gold, and take the oil and whisper to myself, "It'll be useful. It'll be worth it. It's fine."
Let's
Right.
hope that the person you used that on appreciates not being the race they were. Appreciates they like being alive. But oh boy.
I hope they value life. Yeah.
More than being the same, I don't know, race, gender.
Ideally, it would be a discussion I have with someone before it's used, I guess. Like, beforehand, like, if we go into something, like,
Quick,
hey, if
Aaron,
something goes
prepare
really
speed.
badly, are you cool with being, something else? It's a worst case scenario. It's fine, really. It's fine.
Quick, Aaron,
feel like-
prepare speak with dead.
Oh no.
Why
Oh.
does this?
So do you
So,
want to come back? Yes. Okay, you could use it, and the person's like, what?
wait a minute.
Comes back. Why am I not me? You said you wanted to come back. You didn't ask how you'd come back.
Oof.
You
I mean,
get
there's
like
some
3
very interesting
questions to
things.
speak with dead, so.
Zaya, was it?
Yeah.
Were you able to? Is that the oil you were looking for? And Nala kind of like looks pretty interested in the jar of oil you're getting.
I think so. I guess I won't totally know until I have to use it, but hopefully I don't have to use it. But I think it's right.
That's a lot of oil.
Yeah. No one use it for
No.
anything.
I was about to say it might be interesting to cook with, but
Oh my
no,
gosh.
none of it's you spend. I like to
I
imagine.
wonder if there's such thing as Kraken oil.
I like to imagine like Zaya just like drops a bag of coins and Nala's like, need all that for oil? Okay, high quality oil there. But
It better be.
no, but so yeah, she goes, well, if you're good to go. I mean, they have also plenty of other components if you need any, or so what Aaron says. I don't, I know Maria picked up some seeds to plant in our garden at home, but
Yeah, my only question would be, this is the place that they make the potions at, right? How much they would pay for the large tentacle? He'd let them know that it's going to get larger the second he just kind of plops it down somewhere. He'll give them an estimate on its length, like what, 40 feet, you think?
30 feet.
Like 30 feet long? Yeah, so to give them an estimate on how long it's going
Hey, I
to
have
be
a
and to
question.
prepare
If you
space
wrap that
for
thing
it.
around
It's your
you
turn.
and then you shrink back, does it shrink back with you?
What?
If you wrap that thing around you, does it shrink when you go back to your normal form?
No. Anything that was increased goes down, and the only reason that I'm saying that the tentacle would enlarge a bit is because I was reduced, which does reduce my stuff as well. But if I let go of it or leaves my equipment, basically, it goes back to its standard size. So right now it's a little smaller than you'd think it's supposed to be. And then he drops it. Oh God.
whoosh, destroys everything. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Time
so
to go.
he would let the person know that they might want to prepare like a box or something, a place to put it. So the second he just lets go of it, it's not gonna break a table or knock something over.
For an item of this incredible rarity, he'll give you 290 gold pieces for it.
290.
I'm only not doing the voice because I can't remember what the fucking voice this character was.
Well,
I know he was the turtle. I don't remember what voice I did for him.
I don't remember that one either, actually. 290. All right. Yeah, he'll do that. Why not?
All right.
And he'll also say that if he needs someone to kind of make potions out of it, because if it's like pretty much unheard of make, he'll give it he'll give it an attempt if he's paid to do so. So if no one can figure out what to do with it.
Okay.
Alchemy tools. Oh yeah.
Well,
Okay, with all that settled, I assume we're heading back to the inn.
mm-hmm.
Make our way back across town and end up back at our inn of choice, the Raven's Rest.
Yes. Nala's gonna put down and get a room because she needs to put her stuff down. She's ready to get out of this armor. And then that's what she's gonna go get a room and change into more comfortable clothing, and then come down to get dinner. Cause, ugh. And then we're
You
putting
must be
Cal to
feeling
bed.
very slimy right now.
No, I fortunately have not been grappled by anything. I got smacked, but it's not as bad. It's not like being the Cal, but
Hey, it was his other body.
but yeah, she would relay that to Zaya and be like, "Let me go drop my stuff off real quick, and then we can go grab some dinner."
Sounds good to me.
Doop, doop, doop.
Food.
I guess I'll go get a room because although I've been here a couple days, I've mostly just been like finding places on the outskirts and like sleeping out in the woods if there's any more clearings.
Hey, it's free. Yep. So, and they're just gonna change and then come out, and there's not enough chairs for everyone.
I was about to say there's a fuckload of chairs in this.
And not for the whole party. I mean, look at these small
I
tables.
think there's like 10 chairs. Granted, we're gonna be separated, but there's enough.
But the whole point of eating together is to eat together. How does this eat together? Like, this looks like I'm going to interview her. So, what can you do?
Um.
Poor Aaron. He's just going to have to...
But yeah, no sooner is Cal sitting in his favorite seat, he's out like a light.
Oh, poor thing.
Aaron can make the chair a little bit bigger. It's just a thing of like anytime he's inside the building, he's kind of have to either be sitting down or be slightly crouching because ceiling. Uh-oh.
I like to imagine you just push the chair out of the way and like sit cross-legged on the floor.
That's one way to do it.
Prezi the floor and be like, you know what, this will work.
So, when Zaya comes back, they probably have ordered their food, and Nala's gonna go and look at her and be like, "So, where would you like us to start?"
Oh. Let's see. There's the resurrection. There's the kraken. There's the kraken. I think the kraken seems the most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, the Kraken. So, she's gonna look at Aaron and go, "You don't mind us telling her about our reasonings for the Kraken, right?"
Kind of look a bit contemplative for a minute, but I'll kind of nod and say, I think they're trustworthy enough.
If it
Insight.
helps, I have no one to tell.
That's fair. Okay. No, my neighbor honked. So she goes, "So, it all started when Aaron over here got a vision from his goddess, and the Kraken was one of the main things that we had to take care of to help save the world." Is that how we're saying it?
More or less.
Basically, there's a couple of creatures that are going to become very problematic unless we get certain things to kind of... I believe it was to seal them back or to calm their anger. It's going to be the end of the world. Something
Very
that,
wide-eyed.
yeah. Something that wasn't mentioned is he'll kind of like move like a necklace he's wearing, which is going to have at the bottom of it the symbol of mischief. If you have any religious knowledge, as he says, the goddess I serve is Mischa, goddess of magic, knowledge, and the unexplainable. So she gave me this premonition a while back, honestly without warning, and part of me believed it to be what could be a dream, but when we encountered the first of the monsters I saw within that dream, I knew it to be true.
What was the first?
An
No,
ancient red dragon.
that was living in the city of what's it called?
Don't even remember your own hometown.
You gotta pick out names I cannot pronounce.
I know it off the top of my head before you even started talking about it.
Well, then say it then.
It's Thurlder.
Thurlder. Yeah, it's been sleeping under the mountain of Thurlder. At least I think it was sleeping. That's a whole other story though. But the Kraken was our second beast to find. We actually went into what are those little fish people names?
Kuatoa.
Kuatoa.
Has a bit of a grimace on his face as he mentions them.
Yeah, that was a pretty rough trip.
Cal stirs in
And-
his sleep a little bit.
And we were able to get this trident, which is the heart of the sea. Yeah, the heart. Yeah, yeah. Heart of the sea, which was able to summon the Kraken. And about 4 hours ago, we were able to defeat it. I'm not sure if you noticed a storm, maybe some extra wave, a little more waves than usual. But
I noticed the storm.
yeah.
It's hard not to.
With some clever thinking on Arn's part, we were able to defeat it. Unfortunately, we were not fast enough, and the Kraken was able to pick up and devour Cal over there. Before he was a gnome, he was a warforge. I'm not sure if you know what a warforge is. It's like a
Probably not.
sentient metal construct. He has some quote siblings with air quotes that he's from that he knows or built around the same time. I don't know. He wasn't very too specific with them. They helped us out a few times or whatnot. So we think that he was made. This was the gnome body is his original form, and somehow he got turned into a warforge, where he's kind of a mystery still.
So, real quick, because this is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're telling the truth, but can my character make an insight check?
Sure. I mean,
Yes.
Nala is just so tired right now. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We look so like tired and done with the day that it's like if we wanted to lie to you, it'd be very difficult.
Which makes this less entertaining and more terrifying, so. A little more fear showing, but still smiling.
yeah. So I mean, you asked. So
Yeah.
curiosity. So now we're here. We probably still have remnants of his ashes at the beach that we fought it at. If you want to take a look. But as of right now, I think we're good with the beast. I don't think we have any extra hints or visions of it.
Are there more?
Are there more?
I think there's
There's
one more.
At this point, can I have the kind of premonition for our Act 3 boss, DM? Just kind of thinking about it after today.
Gotta remember which ones we haven't fought yet. Yes, the terrible gust of wind and the earthquake were the other two hints.
Would I, like I said, because I did get to see the body shapes
Wait,
of
are we
creatures,
gonna be
would I be
fighting
able
a
to
big
now
fucking
kind of
rock?
guesstimate what it is? Or
It's almost humanoid.
almost humanoid?
A giant.
You know, given that I just turned into a giant DM, would I know that? If that's a giant or not?
No. I had to think about that
Deny.
for a second.
Alright.
Do you think that there's a pattern then with? Because I'm assuming you didn't tell me about the other like premonitions or whatever. If the first was fire, the red dragon, the next is water.
Yeah, the two are one that involves the wind and one that involves the ground. So,
Yeah.
I know a bit about that.
Well, Arn will give you the descriptor, like, of large humanoid with the, I think that you said this is the Win one? Or the first one?
Didn't specify.
Didn't specify? Oh. I feel like that I should know, guaranteed, because they'd be attributed to something.
Both of them are humanoid, but different in size and shape.
Different size of shape.
I mean, it's a long shot, but would anything ring a bell? I mean, I've done like stuff with primordial and elemental stuff, obviously, in Circle of the Moon, so I've been taught about elemental stuff. I don't know. Probably wouldn't know anything, but is there anything there that sounds familiar?
See, now you're gonna have to make me look up lore in the middle of the session.
It can wait if you want. I'm just wondering.
Look, I'll even provide the health action by using a spell that'll kind of show kind of what I saw to the best of magical ability. Let me just double check. What's the size of this? I can create it no larger than 20 foot, but I can make it small if I want. Okay, so basically, like on the table, I would take a minute, flip through my wizard book, and then
Tap myself with guidance, see if it helps me.
God, wall of text to spell. Yeah. It's basically I create an illusion that it could effectively portray something.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll make it like no larger than like about 3 to 5 feet on each end.
Say you get a 20-foot cube, so.
Yeah, I mean I could, but like people at the bars can be like, whoa.
They're probably already gonna be with like on the table, just this.
I mean, it just looks like parlor tricks or good wizardry. If it's just on the table, if it's in the corner of the room, people are gonna be like, do we need to hire the? Do we need to go get the guards? Uh-oh.
Okay. So you're just trying to project the image of what you saw?
Yeah, whichever one I would have seen basically third in the line, if they all kind of showed up at the same time, I'll just portray like the other two, because the first two do not matter anymore. And it would make the overall image smaller.
Okay, so you want just the third or the third and the fourth?
If I could do just the third.
Okay.
Because, to save you from going like double the lore, double the trouble.
So yeah, Arn conjures up this image of a creature massive in proportions. Vaguely humanoid, but not quite made of flesh. I think that's about all I can give you at the moment.
Okay.
That
Perhaps when the
doesn't
time gets closer, I'll be able to figure something else out. I've learned a bit about primordials and elementals, but I mean, there's not a lot of information to go off of right now.
Yeah, the only things that come to mind to me are be construct, could be giant, or it could be just some kind of shape changer. It really depends.
Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. If this is a we, if you want my help.
I mean,
You're offering the help. We have no reason to decline.
we could use an extra hand for certain. But I will warn you, it's not an easy job. Sometimes we go into things without barely little knowledge of it, and might have gone over our heads sometimes. But if you're down for that, we're pretty open. Oh, wait, though. And she leans in and has the elbow on the table and points. Can you play an instrument?
No.
Ugh, we gotta change the name, guys.
Or we could teach her an instrument.
Out of character.
I've always
I
wanted to
hold
learn,
you.
but I've always wanted to learn. I didn't have time when I was being taught. I left home too early to learn.
Well.
All right. Would you like the drums or bagpipes?
No.
Let's say we already have drums.
I already have the drums.
Oh yeah, you do have a drum.
it's more of we do need some flutes or
A flute.
Right
Actually.
here.
actually, and she's gonna look in her bag because I think I have something.
Yeah, I want to say you have at least one extra instrument in
I
there.
have a piccolo. If you want to practice with that, that's
Fucking hell.
Hey! You really have? Was that you? Shut the fuck up! All right, she's in.
Dude.
All right, no, because our did you?
Oh, yeah, imagine you can't just pick that up, starts playing it, it's like, and you don't know how to play an instrument. No, not at the moment.
Why did you have that within reach?
I love musical instruments. I'm sorry.
I mean, I've got
I like
like
it.
3 in my office, but you don't see me grabbing them every session.
I have a guitar.
Oh, you don't even know.
I have,
There's like 4
I
more.
have a guitar, but it's like a handy down for my dad. So
I have a guitar in a different room, but there's like 4 different smaller little instruments right
So if we
here.
all learn how to play the lute.
Did you, DM? Did you tell him what our group name is?
I did
No.
not.
Oh my God, we
He's got to
are
find some stuff out normally.
the treble notes.
no the troublemakers.
Oh
Trouble
my god.
Because out of character, Nala is a fighter but with an entertainer background, and then we have Maria, which we partnered up for a bit, was a bard, and learned how to, and then everyone else just joined with their own instruments. So we're like,
I didn't
The
know what to take with
troublemakers.
my, I didn't know what to take with my tool of whatever form, so I'm like, bongos.
Yeah, see, the thing is, before I changed my background, like earlier today, I did have a flute proficiency, so
oh no.
maybe if there's any downtime sometime I can start learning and I'll buy one, but
I
You
mean,
can
we're
have
at the end of an act, so you got it.
Yeah, you
Well,
can have a
we're not
piccolo.
quite at the end of the act. We did get hints last session of what we should be doing soon.
Uh,
Or no,
what's
was the
that?
last session? No, it's 2 sessions ago.
2 sessions ago.
oh no.
With the, people that wanted to blow up something.
Yeah, you missed that session.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't have it in my notes.
My notes.
Right. So yeah, sure. If you want to practice with the piccolo, you can have this one.
so thank you.
All right, add a piccolo tier.
Oh, I am. I'm happy about it.
Don't ask me why I have a piccolo.
We were shopping in the markets, and you wanted more instruments. That's what you found.
I had ideas and goals for that, but we never had time for it. Anyway.
So that's me going shopping. I just pick out some small instruments and I just like, why'd you get that? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh no, she knows what she was going to do.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay. Well, I
Um,
don't have a good excuse.
It's okay. Sometimes you don't need to. It's a good hobby. It's better than other things you can get into. But all right. So you got a piccolo, and yeah, welcome to the group. So anyone who joins new needs to get an instrument. All right, don't know how to play? Here's a harp. Here's a drum. Here we go.
We're gonna
We're
teach
teaching
you.
you now. But yeah. What did Cal play?
Flute.
Oh, he did play the flute. It's a little big for him now, isn't it?
Flutes.
We got a piccolo and a flute. That's not exactly the same thing, but yeah, I forgot.
I can't
When
remember
once
what a
Cal
piccolo
joined
looks
in, we're
like.
just like it's just a smaller
It's a tiny flute.
tiny
Tiny
flute. Which I guess you guys can switch. You can have the flute and he can have the piccolo. But anyway.
Or I could do the pan flute.
Oh yeah,
That's
But,
very druidy.
it
Yeah.
is.
I'm sure there'll be time to go instrument shopping eventually.
Yeah, that can be that. We'll deal with that at a different time.
So, I mean, if we're just kind of like talking about the different instruments we've got, you know, alright, I'll take out the casual bongos, just tap one each, and be like, this is what I play.
Cal's still out cold, so he has no input.
Oh man, sorry, let him sleep.
Poor baby.
He's the big
But,
tired right now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. So I think, yeah, that's all. That's all we have for our little group right now. We're still budding adventurers. I feel like we had actually no, and Nala's going to proudly put up her. We got little badges for our ranks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, actually, we are Iron Rank. That means nothing to you right now, but that's midway up the rank tree.
I mean, I would say you're doing pretty well, considering what you've done.
Thank you. We worked really hard with some mistakes here and there, but we're learning as a group. Also, you will get to if you come back with us to Centra, you can stay at our humble abode that we were able to build. We actually built some rooms just in case we wanted some more members. Oh, Maria! It's almost
Yeah.
time, huh?
Getting there.
Yeah.
How many months? How long has it been?
It's only been a couple weeks.
Really? God, it feels like forever. But oh yeah, then yeah. Oh, and Maria's a mother, so that's gonna be really interesting. But
Be careful with your wording.
I said interesting.
I wasn't really talking to you, but yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Drunken
yeah,
nights are fun in D&D, aren't they?
Oh, don't get me started. But yeah, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
I'm sure there
I
will
got
be.
one more week left, if you like to know.
Well, so you've
Couple.
got like 4 to 5 weeks left. It's a 2-month thing.
I thought it was weeks.
Nope, it's months. We went over this
God,
at
could you
least 3
imagine?
times.
That'd be terrible. That'd be so many kobolds.
Yeah, kobolds are weird.
But yeah, I'm sorry, what were you saying, Zaya?
I wasn't.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say something earlier.
You said that if I have any questions, and then I said, I'm sure there will be some, but
Oh, okay. I didn't
None
hear the
right
last part of that, so I was like, oh. But, cool. Yeah, now, with further ado, Nala's gonna eat her dinner.
Yep.
Maria's is going to inhale her dinner.
So, since you're new to the group, I guess we should ask a few more questions. Are you from... What's that tree? That tree place? The Elven Country. No, Elven Country.
Arendelle.
Ellendale. Are you from Ellendale?
more or less, yeah. Near there.
Have not been there yet, but we one of our other party members comes from there too. So good people come from there so far.
You've no
I've only been
idea.
in the in there a couple times. Was mostly raised outside of it, but I'm familiar with it.
Have you been traveling alone? Have you been traveling by yourself for long, or?
Oh, a few years.
Not too bad.
Less than a decade, but a good amount of time.
Yeah, no, I was like, right, elf. It's like, time is different for elves. you see her like kind of like think about it, like, oh yeah.
Yeah, she's very young for an elf,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's hard to tell.
They don't even get last names until they're 100 years old.
Well, they get their adult names. They have last names. Anyway,
Yeah, imagine being Cal. Gnomes lived for 3/4 of a millennia. And he was a warforged for some time too. So
yeah, that's some questions there. Let's see. So, what exactly can you do? I see you have a staff and a shield, so you'll like up close fighting, or
Not with this. I can get up close and personal, but I don't look like this when I do.
Yes,
that makes
go ahead
sense.
and describe that.
Well, I can be something else. Whatever I choose to. Not whatever I choose to. I can't just be the dragon that you've fought. But I mean,
Nala kind of squints her eyes and goes, "You're not a werewolf, are you?"
no, I'm not.
Okay.
The temptation for Arn to do a slight meme and just use alter self to turn into a werewolf to kind of be like, boo. It's so tempting.
Nala would be so tired of you.
I guess I feel kind of safe right now, so I'll wild shape into a cat right now, just really quickly.
Musket sees that and is just confused as hell.
With the circlet still kind of around the head.
Yeah. Nala's gonna, along with Musket, like, does Nala know what a druid is? Let's see.
Does she? Roll history.
She just watches this elf turn into a cat. Let's see. History. No.
Nope.
She's like,
Well,
she looks over at Aaron like, hey.
do I even need to roll? Because this is probably, because of my weird multi-class situation, I probably thought about some druidic practice at one point. And then I'm like, nah, arcane's better.
It's possible, so I'll give you advantage on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Nala does that thing where she's like looking forward, but her eyes like look over at
Yes.
Aaron like, oof.
But it's like, Arn looks interested. Musket's just like confused. Like the cat just kind of has like this, kind of like leaning in. Like, are you a threat? Are you not a threat?
The same green eyes as the normal elven form, and I'll pop
So
back
can you
out.
take
and...
the form of a kobold?
A kobold? I don't think so. That's not a beast.
Hey, that's something I could do, but that's, you see, there's a difference between natural transformation like that and arcane.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah, I'll
Nala,
pop back out, sit in the chair. So, I mean, I don't normally transform into just a smaller animal like that if I'm in combat, but I can do more intimidating ones. I just felt that being in this setting, I might not want to scare people off.
Nala kind of she's like looking, but like she's trying to process what she just saw, and she goes, "I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with your magic. Could you? What exactly was that?"
Some people draw their magic from deities. Some people draw it from just arcane means. Some are born with it. I draw my magic from nature.
Oh, hey, out of curiosity, how well are you with keeping secrets?
The fuck?
Wait, what are you asking?
I'm just gonna kind of give Maria a look, but like, just not say anything.
I don't know, Maria. Do you want to tell a secret in the middle of a tavern?
No, I'm just saying, just asking you how well.
Well,
I mean, I'd have no one to tell. Once again,
Okay,
we
just
can.
need to know.
Okay.
it's okay. Yeah. So Nala goes. So from nature, I must say that's a new one for me. But Aaron looks impressed and knows what you do. So
Yeah, my sister has a take on it. Not exactly the same. Can't do that, but a bit of like a outdoors ranger kind of training that she went through a long time ago. I didn't do that because I was more of I kind of just pulled the book up, studious type, until I tapped into some of the devotion that I have.
It's a different kind for everyone, really.
does the dragonborn with no magic.
Well,
And,
you have magic
so I can-
blood if it means anything.
I can be different things, and then I have, I guess, more normal just spells. But a lot of them have to do with nature and what you see around you, or what you don't see around you. I guess some of it, but
As we sit in a building 98% made of wood.
yeah.
And Nala's still pondering, and she like, So wait, you can turn to any animal.
Uh, theoretically, yeah.
Pretty much any animals she's seen.
Yeah. A few other things, but yeah, mostly animals.
Quick,
So you
somebody
can
get her a child's
turn.
picture book.
Pretty much, she's like, so you can turn into like a wolf.
I could.
Wow, that is pretty interesting. I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah,
Is
well,
that
there's-
something you're born like you learned from somebody or?
Um, it's sort of. Usually, there's just kind of groups of people who will take in other people, and it's a lifestyle, I guess, a way that I'm raised. Some people, I guess, have a tendency to lean more toward it, and it can be taught in a way, I suppose. And
She
there's
kind of
different
just
specialties too, but yeah.
she kind of looks. She looks impressed. Like, okay, that's gonna be unique in this party. Cool. So you can spells, you can melee fight. I like that. That sounds very suitable right now. We lost one of our main melee fighters. She looks over at Cal. And at least, as of right now, maybe he could still hold his own. Just
Sure, I can
Doesn't-
still fight. I mean, once you kind of know your way around, like, just fighting, it'll come back eventually, even with the change of body.
Looks can be deceiving. I know that. I'm sure he's still formidable.
as he's dead.
Oh, so, since I know you're very nature-oriented, are you familiar with what musket is? And he'll kind of gesture to the cat that's still staring at you on the table.
Yeah, can you
The
turn
cat
into
with
musket? Yeah, it's musket. She lifts up musket, and it's like a cat with wings.
And my musket just kind of like looks confused when lifted. It's like imagine you pick her up by like her front paws, and she's like, "Hi."
I mean, I don't know, DM, can I transform into a cat with wings?
It's a tiny beast.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's not a monstrosity. It's a tiny
And I've now
beast.
seen it, so technically, I guess. I mean, I suppose I could.
I love the other guy just sitting there.
What other guy?
Where do you see another guy?
Oh no, I was talking about the other player. Was he still here?
Yeah, I think he's muted. Waiting for his introduction that we're...
I'm chilling. I'm just
Yeah,
sitting.
I feel bad.
Oh no, no, I'm sorry. We
Like I was literally
When everyone but like me and the DM's like, there's another person.
No, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I feel bad. We should.
Yeah.
No.
This
But
introduction's
now, like,
kind of dragging.
Aaron was just curious to see if he knew what musket was exactly, because he's never really said the creature type. He's just been calling her by the given name.
Oh, okay. So I mean, I guess I could try and figure out what if the creature has a name. Do I know the name? Can I try and think of that?
Yeah, nature check.
Okay. Guidance. Okay.
Yeah, it passes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say that these should be like around a 13. It's basically it's known as a Chisum. These are cats that originally were like wizard familiars, and after like a long time of just them being around such just people with magical aptitude, they kind of changed a little bit, growing like the wings, and they have a couple of capabilities that are very useful. They can tell when something's poisonous by smell or touch. They can see things that are invisible, and you guessed it, they can fly.
I'll relay that information, I guess.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you because it's hard to find the stat block for 'em.
Yeah, that's. I'm very interesting though.
Yeah, I know you sent it to me forever ago, but
Stop King Hunter.
finding it's a
Yep.
thing.
And he looks at impressed and says, "Yeah, not many people know about a musket is. People just assume it's just a
It's a weird
chimera cat. Yeah,
Or or just a unfortunate, well, unfortunate for the person that cat has wings, but magically mutated cat. But an adorable one, and she's gonna like pet him, put him down.
Very.
Musket is happy.
Anywho, I'm getting pretty tired. So, we don't really have any plans at this moment, other than heading back to Centra.
And, stopping a bombing.
What bombing?
The one that John was talking about earlier, that you weren't here for the session that we learned about it.
No one told me anything about that session. I just heard you guys fought some thugs, so...
Yeah, I think he wasn't told in character, which Arnold, just to kind of speak through it, will make mention of that it's something we should probably take care of, but,
Well, of course! She's like, wait, hold on. Yeah, I didn't know there was a literal bomb. What do you mean? Like, you found bombs, or there's gonna be a bomb?
No, they tried to make when we stopped them, so we gotta figure out, like, where all these people are and trim their numbers if we think they're still a threat.
Oh, hell,
Honestly, I think they're still a threat.
yeah, that's good. That's good to know. Yeah, Nala, though, never mind. Nala's like, let's go find these idiots.
Well, we know where to look for them, thanks to a little interrogation.
A little.
A little magic.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more than the command spell.
I need to listen to that episode. I forgot to do that. I was like, why didn't no one tell me? Oh, right, you guys record everything.
Yeah. You miss a session, you'll know where to look for what happened.
No one recaps.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we're kind of like ending off for the night after like the knowledge of, hey, we should go stop that bomb thing. I want to make sure that Cal has like his room because I'm not gonna leave him sleep out here in the middle of nowhere. Like just, oh hey, someone's saying, let's check those pockets real quick. Nah, if he didn't already have a room like purchased, Arnold like spend like the 1 gold for it and be like, just get my place to the rest.
Just plop him in a bed somewhere.
What a bro.
Yep. Use mage hand, leave the mage hand on the other side of the door, and lock it once he walks out. Yeah.
Cool.
Alright. So we wrap up the conversation and make our way to our rooms. Catch a pretty restful night of sleep. A little more restful for some than others.
I'll probably go to my my wizard room, like the one where you have like the special key or whatever that you just open up to a small plane. That's probably the only place I'm gonna find a bed big enough.
Probably. Because the room is basically what you need it to be in the moment, so... You make your way over to the college to access that room. And in the middle of the night, both Cal and Aaron receive a boon from their gods for their exemplary service in slaying the Kraken. Aaron gets a permanent +1 to his wisdom score, and Cal gets a permanent +1 to strength.
It's pretty good.
Well, when you kill something that the gods want dead, they tend to reward you for it.
Yep. I'm also gonna put my strength down from 25 finally because... Actually, no, I still have another partial of the day to leave it there. I'm like, god damn it, this is a size issue.
Inconvenient, ain't it?
Inconvenient! And also, I mean, look, if we have to get into a fight, I'm gonna literally kill somebody by grabbing them. Yeah. But,
Welcome to my life for the last 8 months.
I wanna, like, come back to the, kind of like early morning. He's sad to see Cal's not here, but Cal's, like, not Warforged anymore. Can't expect it. So,
Well, yeah, Cal'll still be up in the early hours of the morning.
okay.
Surprisingly enough, working out, trying to get back some of his previous strength.
Maria's just passed out.
Nala probably would wake up later than usual. But especially since she was still recovering from getting sick before this fight. But she'll wake up and get ready for the day, and leave for everyone downstairs because she has no idea where to look for these bandits. These people who want to make bombs for some reason.
I did my nightly ritual last night, and then on the way down, I'll druidcraft to get my meteorology report.
Give me a second to check exactly what I gotta give you for that. There it is. I'm blind today, apparently.
I'll bring it back.
Oh no.
It's gonna be slightly overcast today.
Okay. And by the way, when the druid's like, "Hey, turn into anything I've seen," what about one sleepy boy?
Yes.
I don't even know if they have an opossum stat block.
I don't know. I'm looking.
I was literally just looking at all the fucking wild shape.
There's so many
ranger
bees.
companions that you could have earlier, because the other new player's playing a ranger.
But does the
there's no
ranger
opossum.
have an opossum?
No, he ended up
Yo,
switching his subclass.
The best part is,
I can't metagame.
the best part is they get really big, so you can argue one getting to be the size of medium. It's like, oof, makeshift wolf. Hell yeah.
Gosh.
They get so big. I always thought that they were just small. No.
I'm gonna wild shape and play with the companion. It's gonna happen.
Well, he doesn't have the companions. He switched his subclass the
Oh
last minute. So, but we have plenty of familiars floating around that you can play with,
Play with the kitties.
and the mechanical owl.
And the mechanical owl.
Hey,
And
let me
natural.
grab
What are you
the-
talking about?
Let me actually grab the other familiar and throw that one into
Yeah, I don't think this one made this one, and its token is still
Be right back.
ridiculously large.
What's an animal that's
Cat
close to
squad.
an opossum that would be in here?
badger.
I think they have badger. I know there's badger.
Yeah, I know
there's
Badger's
badger.
is on the list.
Yeah, honestly, I would.
We had
stat block wise, I'd probably just give it the like wolf statistics. But if we had to go with like
There's also a
the
giant
closest
badger.
thing, yeah, giant badger probably.
So I had a in one of my campaigns, we had the you remember that thing? It's like a pack of like little stones that you throw it and they have special effects.
Iron stones.
I can't remember. It was like
The one that
bag of-
orbits your head. Because those are iron stones.
Um,
Gotta clean up
no,
that-
it's
I'm
like
sorry.
a bag of wonders, I think.
Huh?
You're talking about the thing where it like throws out and like turns into an animal?
Yeah.
The bag of tricks.
The bag of tricks. Yeah, one of our guys he had some weird, strange look because he was throwing all these things out, and they're slowly turning into honey badgers.
Good.
He summoned at least 4 honey badgers.
God, that's terrifying.
Yeah, there's the other cat, and whenever everyone starts to kind of reconvene in the morning, you won't see one cat, you'll see 2 cats.
Oh gosh.
Oh, the
The,
cats.
the second cat is extremely like to itself and quiet, while Musket is kind of like extremely
what you
playful
doing?
and active. Yeah, hey, what you doing?
You have food? You smell like food.
When Musket starts to like just do some low key persuasion, kind of like egging someone on to do something that's probably a bad idea. I remember when Musket was like, she influenced Cal to make a bad choice.
Do they
More
speak
than
at all?
once.
Does Musket speak?
Musket does.
Yeah, Musket
Oh.
has telepathy, Erebus doesn't.
I thought it was Erebus that had telepathy, and Musket just spoke in like broken Meowglish, basically,
Oh, wait,
where
yeah,
it's
that's
like,
right.
yeah, she speaks. It's just she speaks rarely, but when she does, it sounds like what you expect, a cat trying to talk.
Don't get me started on Archie. He can speak perfect common or any other language I can speak in my voice.
Archie's just like, hold on, I have some parrot in me. Got you.
I was gonna have it be a raven before I came across Owl, just for the
Or a
mimicry
Kenku.
ability.
Yeah.
But then I read servo crafting further, and it just automatically gets that ability. So anyway, it's morning. We've all reconvened.
Everyone gets their spells
Cal
back.
doesn't look like he's dead anymore.
Less dead.
Pretty much. Yeah, so Nala's going to greet everyone.
Yeah.
Good morning, and
I do kind of have to ask because just plot relevance. Does Erebus give like our druid any odd vibes?
How do you mean?
Because I mean, you remember like Erebus's like origin, like where he came from.
Yeah.
So, you know, druid. I'm like, is there any odd vibes there, or is it just perfectly chill?
If she wants to make a check against it, she can, but...
I mean, I can, yeah. I'm definitely been paying attention to the animals for sure.
Yeah, okay, give that a nature check.
Nature check. I don't know, I'm not gonna do guidance because this is probably just over a bunch of time.
Yeah, 6's pretty good though.
Yeah, you would recognize it as not being a natural cat any longer.
Is what?
It's not a natural cat any longer.
Okay.
Sorry, I was snacking.
Be a second on there.
Mike and Ike's.
What's that?
Also, just to have the whole squad here, is it gonna be large size? It's large size. Ah.
Yeah, I was say we never altered it.
I'm gonna shrink it down,
It's
just
a
make it
tiger.
musket sized.
Except like a panther.
Oh, hell yeah, dude! Enlarge spell, let's go.
Oh my gosh. Has anyone cast like enlarge on a familiar before? That would be terrifying.
I did that with my Beastmaster back in the day. There we go. Erebus just be like chilling while Musk is just like on the table. No looks given.
There, now it'll be that size, and you drag it out of the tab.
Saya is feeling very nice around these people who have so many animals. Even if they aren't all natural, it's, you know.
Well, one's
They're not organic.
mechanical, the second one's like, and the third one's like, oh, that's a natural cat that has an arcane origin, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it's still like animals. Even though it's not just straight from nature, it's animals. It's nice.
Okay, so how are we going about our morning?
you guys know more about where to start with this suspicious gang activity.
I know approximately nothing as well.
Well, Cal has majority in information, and I mean, we can head there if we want early morning or in the afternoon. Depends on what you guys would want.
The sooner the better. We gave him a whole, like, day or two, maybe 3, to get it to move their stuff. So if they have anything at all, I'll be surprised. Unless you absolutely wreck them and there's no one left in this group.
Well, we only took out like 5 of them. Well, we killed 3 and took 2 in. So, yeah, there's probably more.
Most likely. All right.
All that was out of
Well,
character.
so what
naturally.
other information have you got? Are they a gang or like fill in the details, especially for the new person here?
Now I gotta find all the material I have on them. Cal will explain that this group of bandits we've been chasing all over the fucking continent, called the Valravn bandits.
We have been chasing them? What?
Yeah, we've found them at least 3 separate locations. But, yeah, they're planning on building a bomb. We found them as they were trying to steal some valuable materials to make said bomb. And we found out that their lair's in the sewers. So
And
he's
this is
ready
their
for-
main hub.
Yeah. That's where how they've been getting around the city and where they've got their main base. At least in this city.
And
Okay.
that's hang on. That's in Centra City?
No.
No.
But that's this city.
Yeah, this city.
Not Natiri?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. News to me, but okay, we'll work this. So we are going to
Oh
just
yeah.
walk on in, or
Stealth would probably be advisable.
Pass without trace.
thank God, because this is not one Dexter's Dragonborn. I'm telling you what.
When we still don't have our last team member in our group, like,
Well, I mean, I don't know when he's coming in. This DM discretion here. What am I going to do? Stomp around town until we activate the cutscene? Like, come on.
hey, look, sometimes it be like that, especially in video games.
You know what, guys? I have a feeling we need one more person for this mission. let's walk around town real quick. And
God
find...
told me in my dreams.
Yeah, I don't follow a god, but something told me that we're looking for a specific person right now.
God.
He'll show up in the natural happening of things. But
Okay.
Cal will go on to further mention that they were planning on attacking the Equinox Festival this spring.
Oh, this spring. I'm like, when is that happening? I never did that one before.
About
Okay,
a week
well.
and a half in game time.
Cool.
And Nala, give me a history check.
I was about to say, I'm like, this should something she should know. History check, just
Yeah.
straight. Okay.
Remember when your parents wrote you last? What they talked about waiting for?
Oh
They were-
no.
They were going to recruit.
Yeah, they were recruiting for the winter and then heading over here in the spring for some kind of big event.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I'd just like
They're
to
heading to the festival.
really quickly, if anyone, is trying to accomplish anything, remember something, needs help with something, let me know. I can try and help a little bit in the future.
Okay.
Okay, well, unless you sent me another letter, DM, I don't see it in the last letter from home. I heard we're gonna.
know I mentioned it.
We're in Aquatis Bay for the winter, so it's only a couple-day journey from your guilds.
I think I elaborated outside the letter.
Mm-hmm.
You gone goofed?
Well, hold on. Let me act a little more urgent now. What? My parents are going to be at that festival. and the rest of my family. Heck no, we gotta find these fools. No one's gonna harm my family. There, is that better?
Sure.
In the meantime, should you tell your family to just not attend?
They're not currently here yet.
Well,
So
I
the-
mean,
Well, I'll send them a
When you-
letter to be careful, but they probably spent a lot of time because.
Hey, we'll be able to meet your family finally.
Oh shucks, darn! Let me come. It's the last session. she
Oh
goes,
no, we haven't met your.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we'll meet
Full
them.
family.
No, it won't be with us, but
Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard because it's not just them. They help run a kind of a circus kind of thing, and they have to move a bunch of people.
oh.
Yeah. So I guess I should. We'll send one right now. I need paper. And she's gonna like look around and get her bag out.
wizard with message sitting right next to you grabs paper.
Well, they haven't met him, and I don't know how my parents would receive the message. But,
Wait, a message
Okay.
or sending?
Sending.
Oh, you have sent. Yeah, we.
Someone
Yeah,
has
I'm
message.
like.
I'm gonna say someone has message. I remember seeing it on someone's character
Well, I
sheet.
have both, but message is 30 feet. Sending is anywhere in the world, basically.
and let's see, oh wait, let me see if she recalls him. We did that with her other brother that's supposed to be on this island, but let's see if she recalls.
I mean, there is family that knows of him. So it's like depends. It's up to Nala. He's not gonna be like, all right, let's do this instead of the letter. But
Well, a reminder would be nice because that's like one-time
Yeah, sure.
thing, and she's gonna be like,
yeah, probably like as you're about to start putting the pen to paper, it's just kind of like, so you don't want me to use sending for this?
she's gonna look up and stare. Right. Who's she talk to? And she's like, oh no. Dad might not appreciate a guy messaging him, but Mom might get into.
Who do I send this message to that
I
won't
mean-
overreact?
Like, whether there's an overreaction or not, it is for their safety. I think that's the most important part.
Yeah, I guess my mother. She is mostly in charge of.
Yeah.
My father
but-
would probably wouldn't appreciate it. Anyway. Okay, well, my mother. Make sure I say her name right because it's been a while since I've looked at her name.
Yeah, just out of character, you look it up the name. I'm like, man, it'd be a shame if this wasn't telepathic communication, so they couldn't tell what gender it was.
Yeah, they just hear the words in their brain.
I always figured it was like the voice of the sender.
I always imagine it like that too, but like if we're getting to the nitty gritty, it's usually just they kind of receive it and they can send something back instantly because it's a one-turn thing.
Everyone's
Oh, well-
headcanon's different.
Well, her name is Zempora Kimbaltol, and she. I'm trying to think of something that she would like believe you on, and not just think you're just some weirdo.
What's the one thing that is personal to you?
I mean, I feel like if I make mention of the festival they're going to, not many people would probably know. So it'd either be someone they already are familiar with or someone that knows a bit more than they should, for better or worse.
I want to say it's not like public.
Hey, I'm your
knowledge.
daughter's boyfriend.
It's not like public knowledge, but I would think enough people would know. The city officials here would know. They just don't pop up. They gotta communicate.
Mhm.
And who's ever being recruited would know, most likely. So, I guess you could just try saying,
Yeah, I'm gonna. A second, she says, I guess you could just try. He's already getting ready to use the spell, 'cause it's like. Shrug.
But I need words to put in here.
So, well, he'll send the message he'll send to the mother that's the name he got, is that the festival is dangerous and you may want to be careful on your venture. Delay if necessary. There you go. That's less than 25 words.
Something like that. But with that roll, she believes you.
Hey.
Just a random head.
Look, man. Again,
You hear
if
voice
someone's going
singing.
out of their way to tell them like that, kind of hard to be like, nah, it's just someone pulling a prank.
Yeah, let's say you hear voice in your head. It's one of three things: someone with magic, a god, or you're insane. Weigh your options.
2 out of those 3 are like, oh, damn. Someone with that high level magic, or holy shit, it's a god.
And considering two
Alright.
of us talk to gods regularly,
There's some real fun stuff that could be done with sending.
Oh, yeah.
I've had someone use it to impersonate a god before.
Ani's sending to just say to someone, "You should do it." That's it.
One,
Just
one,
follow him
one
around
plan I
all
had
day.
with a plan I had with my arcane trickster back in the day was to basically alter self, impersonate an ally, get their name, and then later on in the day just use that name to message them and do some dumb shit like pose as someone high in like an evil group's organization, like, you're in trouble, come to my office, and they just leave their post.
Mm-hmm. There's very clever things, and then there's just very trolly things you can do.
Pretty
Oh, yeah.
much. It's a really good utility spell.
Yeah, it is.
She'll
don't
just
think I
send back, alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
You get a voice in your head, it's just like, okay. Because she may not be aware
Okay.
she actually gets to send a message back. So that'd just be her first thought.
Yeah.
It's like butt dial.
I like to think then she like keeps on going to think of other things, and you get that too.
Like, it's just like this long,
You
shame
just-
of silence.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just get the first 25 words she thinks of. Just
What
give
am
her-
I gonna tell
She's
him?
talking about something else.
No,
Just get
our plan's
bombarded.
gonna change drastically.
We'll find
Yes, sir.
out.
It's not like gonna be, and just cuts off there. It's like bullshit like that. Just do whatever the first thing she's thinking of is.
Pretty
But,
much. She's going through her
alright.
shopping list.
Eggs and blood of my enemies. And...
Mm. No, I didn't know you had a travel background too.
She's
So-
like, what?
Some of us don't have completely brutal backgrounds.
Nope.
Yeah, I guess we're good to go and do that. You know.
Okay. You know what's weird? I didn't hear the train tonight.
What?
Normally we can hear the train that goes by your house. Didn't hear it tonight.
Oh,
I will just say, if it's supposed to be like an extended thing, if we could shorten the length of it, only because I have things going on in the other room, that'd be appreciated. But I'm
Yeah.
cool with sticking around for this.
It's
thing.
fairly short, not too many encounters, and with the group the size of it is currently, they shouldn't take long to get through.
One last session for me to be like, alright, 90 damage. No.
Okay, so attempting to enter the sewers, you search around for a manhole out of the public view before finally stumbling across one in a dead-end alley. Give me an athletics check to try and get the damn thing open.
Do I need to?
Who wants guidance? Who wants guidance?
DM, do I need to?
You don't.
I'm keeping Pass Without Trace up
Well, you
also.
still have to roll
You
it.
can't do that. Remember, they're both concentration.
Well, yeah, okay,
What do-
I'll do
what do
that.
you need,
And then
Bill?
after you open it, then I'm keeping like that.
Yeah, I was about
up.
to say, you just drop the effect of guidance after.
Just be careful. I've done that. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I'm getting guidance when we
anyone
open
needs
it.
Bardic Inspiration?
I don't
I
think
mean,
he
I'll
needs
take the
it.
inspiration, but I don't think I need it because Jesus. Are you sure I need to DM? My lowest roll is 15. No, my lowest roll is 16 on this. Like, oh, rolling. That's a low roll, so I mean.
Yeah, and you rolled for Erebus. That's
I
a
mean, I
strong
rolled on the
cat.
sheet, but I have Erebus as the, you know.
Token.
The cat opens.
The cat's like, I got this.
Yeah, no, cat. 21 athletics, the
So
druid's
yeah,
like,
you wiggle a finger down into the hole and just rip it right out of the framing. As you lean over the hole and stare down into the darkness, well, Nala stares into the darkness, everyone else has dark vision. The first thing that hits you is the smell. A mixture of something rotten and something dead. Give me con saves.
oh man.
I'm gonna throw up.
Nala was not ready for it.
Oh.
Yay, dump stat paying off.
So, Nala's is a 14 if that matters, because Aura of Protection.
Missing one from somebody. It is
There's
Maria.
a little
Maria?
kobold that hasn't,
What do you need me to do?
Con save.
Not safe?
yeah.
Well, I didn't need one from you, but sure.
Man, I don't think I can help that one either.
I'm down there or not.
Okay, so
We're gonna meet this individual, they're just like, get me out of this fucking sewer, I hate it here.
everyone chokes it back as they prepare themselves, save for Nala, who getting nailed with that horrid smell before she even realized what's happening. Her breakfast now covers the floor and the people around her.
So, not around. She would have moved out of the way. Come on now. She'd been like, oh, hold on. And then she'd like, bleh.
Damn, when the DC be higher than a 14.
It was a DC 16 save.
Damn.
It's a sewer that smells like literal death. And not like, oh, I just stabbed a guy, now he's dead, like weeks old death.
You know, have you ever tried to like spray like Febreze on something really smelly?
And just make it worse.
I'm gonna try and do Druidcraft and make like the scent of flowers over the puke.
That's nice.
God.
So I want to throw out prestidigitation, make it taste good too?
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Just make Nala's
that,
mouth taste better and not like vomit?
Murray will do that.
Jojo.
My cat is eating his puke right now in theme.
Gross.
Ooh.
So what Arnold will do is he'll use the light cantrip on, does Nala carry any light weapons like daggers or anything?
She carries her
probably the
long
one-
sword and her axe, so...
Yeah, no.
Alright, so I'll put it on, like, middle length of the sword so that you can sheath the sword if you want to go incognito, hide the light, or
I
you
mean,
can take the sword out and get...
I can let you borrow a dagger. If you want.
I got Gem of Brightness.
Oh,
I mean,
that works too.
Yeah, but you have to use a whole action to turn that flashlight off.
yeah, it's the action thing. I don't want you to have to waste your
And sheathing
resource.
is not?
Nope, it's a bonus action or a free action.
No,
depending
it's
on
a
how many
free.
time you're using it.
I think it's
Yeah, it's free
What,
if you only
light?
have
Yeah,
one, but it's a bonus action if you have
light
two.
cantrip.
Huh.
Plus, with the Gem of Brightness, it comes from the gem. With the cantrip, it comes from whatever I decide to just tap. It's like, I can tap the sword.
Tap it, tap.
Okay.
Okay. So, reluctantly, you enter yourself into the sewer. Taking care not to cut your hands on the rusty ladder. As you reach the bottom of the ladder, you stop to take in your surroundings. The entire landscape is covered in a tinge of dark green. Nothing but darkness and silence as far as your senses can reach, but for the sound of rushing water somewhere far away. It's not the kind of silence that soothes you or makes you think. It's the kind of silence that makes you feel as though you're being watched constantly. And we will move to that
Nothing
map.
new then. Oh, I have to pee so bad.
Well, it's a good. I guess it'll be a good 5-minute break right here. I mean,
That's a good point.
Oh, I'm okay if we're like going.
Well, I mean, this running water sound's gonna be going for a hot minute, so.
I'm strong. My will is strong.
But
I don't
use
want-
your bladder.
Yes.
Alright, so how are we moving forward here?
I mean, I guess we going.
Wait, I don't really have a token yet, do I? So.
Yeah, you do. It's at the bottom.
Ah.
man, this feels like. Wait a fucking minute. It was the same map.
Nope. New map, but it is from the same map pack.
Uh-huh. Alright.
It was like $3. I had to use it more than once.
The DM ran out of space on the side we're all on, so it's like, yeah, put the dirt over there. There we go.
Yeah, I'm fine, guys.
I guess I'll start taking lead. So the plan is to find all of them and take them out.
I'll go second.
Thanks, that's fine.
Second.
I was gonna have Musket chill with you on the other end.
Oh, thanks.
Map is still loading. I think I need to reload.
It's possible.
I'll be keeping an eye out. I'd rather not go first, but I'll be up like to the front-ish, so I can keep an eye out.
You're just not even bothering to drag Musket around with you anymore, are you?
Man, I'm just gonna put Musket like right here, and I'll move her when she's relevant, because I'll know where she is.
Yeah,
I'm just
just-
gonna roll a perception check around here to check for any like alarm traps and whatnot.
Can I do that, or?
I mean, it wouldn't
I
hurt.
heard perception check, and I'm like, one thing Musket can do. Here we go.
Should I?
18.
Can I?
what is Musket looking for?
Just sound that isn't the water. Like anything that takes away from free water.
Okay. So, Nala isn't finding any traps in the immediate vicinity, but, Musket does hear some pacing footsteps just across the water not far from here.
Nala gets her nose booped or her snout booped.
And even further in the distance, you hear thick, meaty thumps.
Claws. Oh.
No.
Oh no!
I was waiting for it. Alright.
Well,
Musket just gives you the boop and points at head, basically alerting you that something's around.
Nala nods and looks at the group and goes, "There's something up ahead, so be prepared."
Can I take a look, or no more perception checks?
Come on, load, damn it.
Well, you can. I made the perception check to make sure there's no like alarm, like
Yeah.
triggers or whatnot.
And Musket was
Oh.
looking for sounds out of the ordinary.
Can I just look for things, I guess?
I was revealing it because Muskets was enough.
Alright.
We just had to get on the right layer.
Nala's gonna look to her right and be like, "Sup?"
Did they see us, or are they just going on their dauntly little way southward?
They're marching their way towards the south. Ooh, excuse me.
We're trying to be stealthy, right?
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is why you can't pass without trace, so...
Yeah, our group's passive stealth is easily enough to be like,
I'm just
what
making
sound?
sure.
You say stout, you say high stealth, I hear two people currently wearing heavy armor in the party.
Hey, that cancels out, like, only partial of the,
I'm
plus
just
10 we
saying, you
get.
still get disadvantage from the armor, but you get plus 10 to whatever you roll.
Part of me is so tempted to actually, because if... How do you rule pass without a trace, DM? Is it just, like, where blurred images, invisible unless noticed?
You'd have to get a pretty high perception check to beat it, more or less. and they'd have to have
Yeah,
a reason to take the check. So as long as you're not actively making noise, you're effectively invisible most of the time.
When I could use silence, but it's not actual invisibility, because, you know, we can't just walk in front of somebody and be like, just take the...
Cool. So Nala would like stick her head out because she was looking around. And do these guys see us, or she is carrying a light, so that's why she is like, like, well,
Yeah, you can sheath it, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I gave you like the switch. You could just have a slight glimmer of light walking forward, and then...
Somehow they do not see the light as it shines out of this tunnel.
They probably have their own light too. They're like, what light?
Yeah, one of them's probably carrying a lantern as they go.
and she's gonna hold
down.
up a hand and be like, and just point with her fingers, like, something here over there. Are they just standing there, or what are they doing?
They're actively moving downwards towards the entrance we came from.
Cool.
Ambush?
I don't know. Nala's gonna like, when they're out of earshot, she's gonna turn and be like, "There's some guards heading back towards the entrance. What do you guys want to do?"
Chuck a sword at one of their backs.
Do we know that these are bad? Just making sure.
Define bad.
Define bad.
The
Breathing
people making
for
bombs.
me is bad.
Yikes.
Well, considering that I have no recollection of this bandit group, what do they like? Do they have a symbol? What do they have? Like,
Yes, they do have a symbol.
cool. What does it look like?
It's the V with the raven.
So it looks like a raven.
Yeah.
Yeah, Musket's like too busy listening, not enough
I
looking.
think I have an actual image of it somewhere, but I don't know where the hell it is.
Yeah, the only time I remember like third session when I think Thwart stumbled onto something. So I'm just like, I don't recall any of these guys, but okay.
You don't remember the mission where we were escorting the scholars? They had to check some... I think they were checking the ruins we eventually went to.
Nope.
Oof. It's the same day where we had to chase down that one changeling. It's just
I
like
kind of
that.
remember the changeling, but I don't. Anyway, so she's going to recall that they're wearing this, the symbols that we associate them with before, and so far they have not done anything good. So, now you're going to question us right when in the middle we have to decide something. Okay, how about we knock them out? Okay, so you won't kill them, but they won't alert everyone else in this complex.
I mean, it sounds good to me. I just,
Alright,
I
just
don't know
a little bit
much
belated
here.
at that.
There we go, found it.
Also, DM, I did restock that Ring of Spell starting with new stuff since some of it was used.
Yeah, I do not recall that symbol at all, but okay.
I don't think there was a physical image of the symbol before, but
Yeah, so now let's just gonna look at Zion B and go, well, they haven't done anything that shows that they have any good plans. We can probably investigate when we get further into their base, but as of right now, they are on
they
not
did
so
try
friendly
to kill
territory.
us that one time.
And she doesn't. I don't remember, but yes, sure.
I believe you. I just wanted to be sure.
Yes. We'll just, yeah. So, how do you want to do it then, guys? You just want to wait for them to come back?
Hey,
Alright, is that his piece?
I don't know what your piece was. I didn't hear it.
You could chuck a sword at one of them.
Okay, and what's that going to do?
hey, how about the bear trap?
It'll take a little while to set up, and once they see a bear trap, they'll know something's up.
Yeah. They got all light, so it wouldn't be too difficult. Plus, we don't exactly have too much foliage to cover it with. No way to hide it.
We're kind of in this awkward spot right here. Nala's gonna, like, when they pass by, is gonna, like, peek over. She's gonna have her light sheath because they have light, and she's gonna, like, peek over the corner and see, are they like making a loop or are they coming back?
By now they'd be making their way back up the corridor. Probably be about here-ish.
Okay. Is this exactly 15 feet?
Yeah.
What's the jump thing again? How far can you jump? It depends on the strength, right?
Yeah, I want to say it's like 10 plus your strength modifier. I
Damn.
can't remember.
Because I'm 1 point under.
Do you have 15 or higher strength? Because you can round up since,
Oh, is it the modifier
No,
or?
it's off the modifier.
I thought the modifier, yeah, so.
Yeah, I got.
It's like when you
14.
get like a 3, then,
Yeah, should be 1 foot short.
you know.
How deep is that?
It's about a 6 foot drop into sewage water.
Alright.
Man, I'm about
You
to
need a
check
lot
this
of wax
word.
for your scales this time.
Gross. No, thank you. I guess Nala's just gonna pull out the harpoon. We'll see how this goes. Everyone ready?
I'll make my Shadow Blade ready.
Where are they?
I'll,
On the other side.
I'll
far
pull
is
out
that?
the old Wakizashi and
We can throw a
Get
harpoon,
ready.
right?
okay, so give me your ready to actions as they continue to march north.
Okay. This is for
Right.
the first one. Harpoons can be thrown, right?
It's kind of the
Cool.
point of harpoon.
Not harpoon, tridents.
Yeah.
That
Don't say
trident.
that's Okay, well, she's gonna yeet hers into the first one. Hopefully.
Okay, next. Oh, I was
Oh.
getting a sequence of events here.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm doing a thrown Shadow Blade, and they're within the throw range, both of them, so.
I'll throw a little fire at the one that didn't get hit with the trident, or that I don't think is being thrown.
I like to hit this guy.
With?
My crossbow just shot him. And that's a miss.
Well,
Ting-
considering I didn't tell you to roll yet.
Yeah, I misheard him, so.
Oh.
Yeah, no, all of us start to roll before the DM calls for it. Which one was the trident going towards? Okay.
I was just getting my roll off so I can
I'm sorry?
use the bathroom.
Which one was the trident going towards?
The first one.
First one? Double up, because the last time we fought these guys, I had a decent chunk of health. I'll throw the Shadow Blade at the first one, too.
Well, you only
This
get
is
to
where
make-
I make the attack roll, and the DM's like, I didn't ask for it yet.
Pretty much. But, okay. Give me an initiative order so I can play this out.
Initiative.
When I'm properly at initiative, I just need a roll for order.
Killing it here.
Still need one for Maria.
Hold on.
Finger was on the trigger for that crossbow, but not the initiative button.
I don't know why I didn't roll an advantage for me, so I'm just gonna. Alright, so it was.
11.
Yeah.
You can click the number and change it. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. As they move back to head back northward, you watch as a misty trail zips across the water, Cal landing on this guy's back. And let's see how far in I can punch this Wakizashi. Which, for those who haven't been here, is a reflavored short sword. And you know damn well I'm using that guiding strike right now. Cannot afford to miss with my -3.
Oh yeah, you still have the penalties.
Yep, I only take one off and in between the...
So it should be -3 at the moment, but
Yeah.
still, yikes.
I didn't add it, because it should be easier to do it anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's still, what is that? 34 to hit for 6 damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got to hit something, okay?
So you guys still got the benefit of your extra attacking in one of the swing.
Did you think I wasn't going to?
I don't know, you didn't roll the other attacks.
Well, I had to bring up his character sheet to know how much health he has. See how effective all this stabbing is gonna be. Yeah, I'll bring it down one more time, directly into the shoulder. Deciding on which smite to add. You know what, let's go with the one that just straight attacks his brain. So I'm not making a fuckload of noise when we're trying to be stealthy. That one unfortunately does not hit. So he's not aware that I'm here. Let's see if Aaron can finish him off before he realizes what's happening, hopefully. Because I believe this is the guy you were targeting?
I was basically gonna target whoever got hit first, and if no one had been like I rolled high initiative, I would just choose whichever. So he took a little stab to the back. Let's see if I can give him a bonk to the head. Which one of them is carrying the light?
The front guy. Topmost.
Hell yeah. Love Shadow Blade.
So yeah, that's a hit.
Bonk.
What the hell is that?
Remove the thunder damage because I can't do that if they're not within 5 feet. But that's the psychic damage that I'm just gonna give them a bink.
Why is that the thing?
Big Shadow Blade, and then
Shadow
the
Blade's
fucking
broken
tripling
as
of
hell.
damage dice. Fun and balanced, am I right? I still have the stupid potion. In fact, I'm gonna use it.
Oh.
Yeah, speaking of
Right.
which, if Aaron is large, how's he making it around here? Because that was a
D1
5-foot
psychic.
wide gap he just made himself go through.
Wait, what happened?
You just walked through a 5-foot gap, and you were definitely not a 5-foot person anymore.
I mean, I'm not that wide. Come on.
I'm not gonna recon it, but that's not.
Yeah, no, you have to be gigantic to be that wide, you know? Think about it.
I
Normal
can be
person,
there.
you're like a foot
So,
wide.
that was on the frontmost guy, which is the one Cal did not
Back
attack.
one. Yeah, the back one, because if I had targeted the front one, I probably wouldn't have advantage because the light would kind of... It would cancel out the Shadow Blades thing of if you're in dim or dark light.
Okay, so you slam him with your shadowy warhammer. Basically knocks him up into the wall, but he manages to get it back up to his feet. His lantern is now shattered, though.
Oof.
There's the train.
It was late. But alright, that guy's looking completely screwed, and I guess that's me. Musket's not gonna draw attention right now.
On to Ziana.
Okay, I mean, at the back one, I'm just gonna. I don't totally know what's going on, so I'm just gonna get a little fire in my hand and toss it.
That's a hit. For 8 fire
Sick.
damage.
I don't want to use a big spell right now. That's it.
That's a mood.
I don't need wall of fire right
Says
now.
Arad,
so
throwing out one of his more damaging spells.
Man, when the new players are like, Jesus, and I'm like,
They knew what you were capable of.
I had a campaign where my DM threatened to kick me out because I didn't use wall fire.
Yeah, you told us the story.
But what about the new people?
threatened to kick you out because you didn't use it?
Well, they were pissed off because I got all this like new spells and stuff like that, and they were like, "No, I was playing the bard how that should be played." So, and the problem is, we went into the basement of this wooden house. So, I basically dimension door out of there while they had to find a way to get out of there.
did you bring someone with you?
No, I'm a kobold in that one.
Anyway, it's your turn.
Yeah. No. Let's go bird.
You have to fire from where you were, but that's a miss anyway.
Oh, I had to fire here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just think about held actions. You have to hold your entire turn to use it. Choking on candy.
Yeah, I still miss. And let's give Cal inspiration.
Yeah, I know that he's already stabbed, but okay.
Oh,
Make future stabbings better. Okay, down to Nala.
Okay, so who's the one who I lost track? Who's been like
The front guy is more heavily damaged.
cool? That's the one she wanted to go for. Let's see if she's going to miss. Nope.
That's a hit.
Hold on, okay. There was something I was gonna look at.
Roll damage.
I will. Give me a second. Yeah, she's going to do that with the distracting strike. Yeah, let's go, killing it.
Surprisingly enough, you hurl this harpoon you've only used or the trident you've only used underwater, and manage to impale him straight through the throat, pinning him to the wall.
Cool. Did that also take my dice? My
Yeah.
superiority die? Damn. Okay.
That one extra point of damage was what made that a kill.
Ah, cool. Okay, I'll take it. Yeet. And then she's going to rush over here so the other guy can't run this way. Anyway.
Well, Cal's still on his back, so it's not like
He's
he's going to
and?
get far.
Well, not maybe fast, but you don't know. We don't know these people. Especially the ones you make.
Okay.
Be right back.
Don't want to
Yeah.
burn my...
I'm just gonna say that Musket's chilling with Archie, because honestly, Musket's not doing much right
Don't want to burn my other guiding strike just yet.
I feel so bad for Joey.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Soon, very soon.
So what you're telling me is if I make Musket go ahead, she'll find a friendly.
For 28 points damage. And let's see if we can finish him off. with a poisoned dagger. That also hits. For 6. I forgot to add the modifier for the poison, which is a 2d4? 2d4. An additional 6. So yeah, this guy's kind of reeling after just getting stabbed and having that poison coursing through his veins now. He's gonna fall to his knees as the poison begins taking to effect, but he is not yet dead.
Oh, you finally used your poison.
Whoa!
I use it occasionally. I have a
Yeah, but I think
ridiculous
the first
amount
time I
of it.
remember you using it was against me. Alright, so
No,
guy on the bottom still
I
not
want to
dead?
say I used it somewhere else. I'm pretty sure I punched someone in the face with a vial of it once.
Maybe.
But yeah, darn.
Oh,
Kale's out a way to stab people.
guess I can soften up the one up front since the lantern's broken now.
The one up front's dead. I just forgot to put the marker on it.
Oh, front guy's dead? Damn.
Yeah.
Alright.
You could soften him up real good. Then.
He's
Nah,
pinned
you
to
saw-
the wall by the neck with a trident. I don't think he's getting far.
Mush.
Alright, well. Yoink.
That's it.
Again, ignore the thunder damage.
Yeah, so as Kel drops this guy to his knees, you nail him with your thrown spectral warhammer, just completely taking him out of commission. Kel
Probably-
shoots you a look that just says, "What the fuck, bro?"
This guy gives you like a bit of a shrug because he just threw 2 of the same exact ghost warhammer. And bring another. If that's the end of the combat, you just see it pop back up in his hand, and he's like,
Yeah, Nala gets the harpoon and she goes, "Oh wait, you're supposed to knock them out only, huh?"
"Yeah, when you knock the first one dead, I just kind of took that as a we stopped caring."
Kel never cared.
I
Maybe
care,
the,
but it's all right.
Okay.
the next ones, guys. Okay, okay, Cal. Hold back next time.
What does
If I just keep telling myself that they're evil, it's okay.
Okay, luckily, the sound from this little bit of combat didn't travel far. But, as we were fighting there, we kept hearing those meaty thumps we were hearing before ringing out and traveling
meaty
down the... I don't know how else to describe them from this distance.
Meaty.
But,
Just still talking about that.
we also now hear a voice. Anyone got Orcish?
Nope.
But you can hear a voice.
Yeah.
If I can hear a voice, then I'm casting
Sorry, back.
comprehend languages.
Yeah, but it doesn't get comprehend languages doesn't tell you what they said previously, just what they're going to say after you cast it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if I heard it, I would cast it in case they were saying anything else.
Fair enough.
What language is it saying?
Orcish.
You know, something I should have because Mom speaks it, but no, I do not.
Yeah, isn't one of your siblings half orc?
I used the half-warp statistics for Mother.
Ah, yes. I remember there being some half orc in there somewhere. But
Yep.
yeah. So yeah, the voice continues to carry out, and you hear things like, "Why are you here?" and "What do you know? Who do you work for?"
Okay.
Nala's gonna look at the group like, what did he say?
You also hear some rather racial things.
I felt like 1 or 2 of those I probably know just from Mom being pissed off one day, so...
Like, you recognize the words, but maybe not the meaning of them. Like, I've heard that before. Don't know what it means.
Look, man,
but...
I don't speak Spanish, but I know when you call someone a puta, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Fries in Spanish. I mean, whatever I end up hearing, I'll relay to the group.
Okay.
Alright.
I mean, Arnold just do like that, changing of self, kind of wild shapey, but not really. Just get a pair of wings, Red Bolt style, and cross because no, I don't want to walk. Nah, not chancing that one, Chief.
Must be nice. I've got these tiny little legs to deal with.
Oh.
Hey, if you were on our side, I could have carried you. If Maria wanted to be carried, that could happen too. Look, the only issue is when you weigh too much for that fucking bridge. We're not in a
You know,
the
My
place where you
missed
want.
walk
if you have
distance
problems
is
with that,
twice my
how about you
walking
build
speed.
yourself a Iron Man suit?
You know what? I actually did think about that.
Look, you did pick up all your pieces. Make yourself an Iron Man suit.
Okay. Alright, you say you lead?
I can lead if you would like. Yeah.
I mean, you're in my way, so. Don't,
Okay.
I'm not pushing out of the way.
So
I'll be
as
as
we're
far in
moving
front
up
as I
the
can.
corridor, give me stealth checks.
Yay, stealth check.
So without trace.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Because lovely comprehend languages is not concentration.
Oh
I think
fuck.
it is.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh,
Plus 10,
oh.
plus 10, plus 10.
Yeah, but I was
It's
saying
okay,
plus
everything's
10.
fine.
Well, Cal gets plus 7, so I think he's alright.
I mean, not the worst overall. That staff is amazing. That's without your raise. Just keep tapping the staff. Whoever gets too loud, I just whack them with the staff.
Oof.
Smack her in the knee. Ow! What the why'd you do that? Shh, be
hold on.
quiet. What? Smacking me, it's not gonna make me quiet. Shh.
Whoa, what was that?
Yeah, let's say, what's the numbers for there?
The group's passive. Well, not group's passive, but the group's check if you average it out as 21. Just
Oh,
doing
nice.
this.
Just doing math.
That was one. That was someone's
Yeah,
stealth
let's
check.
say Cal's definitely got the curve here, even with his negative.
I love how Denali got it worse than me.
Yeah, you didn't even add the math into the thing, but
I added it at the end. That plus 47 is the. You said you only got a 7, and then the other
Yeah.
40 is 10 to each person, divided by
Yeah.
total number.
Cal is somehow blending in with the sewage fog rising up.
Oh, the term sewage fog triggers something inside me that I didn't need to be triggered.
Village fog.
Being a
Alright,
mist
I need
walker,
to
Cal
go,
automatically blends in with mist and fog, so he can't even control this.
Oh.
He's like, oh fuck, I feel so dirty.
Damn it, I'm eating.
So am I. I'm drinking right now. I can taste sewage in my mouth, never having knowledge of what that tastes like.
I actually,
I take a
I
sip of
actually,
soda because I try to not think about things like this.
sadly, I actually do. Remember my
gonna-
job?
No one needs to know that. Like, ever.
I'm gonna try.
Keep
I'm
that
gonna
to
try to
yourself.
watch this video, and I'm gonna find the part where you said I can taste sewage in my mouth, and I'm gonna comment the timestamp.
Oh, you're gonna enjoy listening to the moments I keep reminding people that my job.
Also, I'm gonna fix the Warhammer attack so it actually is appropriate.
Well,
moving
it's
forward.
roughly at 2 hours 42 minutes in the time.
Okay.
Save you a little bit of time of looking, depending on how I edit it. So yeah,
Oh my
we're all
gosh.
in ridiculously perfect stealth, just moving forward. We get closer and closer, we hear more of those meaty thumps. And continuation of the same type of questions being asked in Orcish. And Aaron, since you're in the front, give me a perception check.
That's why I wanted to be up there. Let me perceive.
I would have told you no.
That's a mood.
I know I kept trying to get up there and everything.
14.
That's persuasion.
Oh, you're right. Is it the same modifier? Let me check. It's the same modifier, but I'll roll again if you want me to.
Yeah, sure, why not?
E.
See, much better. I mean, you're point blank. You really can't miss what's going on.
I'm persuading myself that I can see it.
You can do it. You can look.
So yeah, as you come up into this little lowered area, you see two figures immediately to your right at the top of the stairs going through some kind of satchel. And down below in the area, you see one orc standing up and delivering punch after punch to another orc that is in a seated position tied to the pillar.
Oh shit.
Hmm. I basically do like the kind of signal to the rest of the group. I feel like by now we have a signal. Maybe Drew is just kind of like, huh? But points forward, kind of like we got company.
At least two of
My
us have
insight's
language.
alright. I can figure it out.
At least two
Yeah.
of us have languages no one else in the party speaks. So
So is this what the signal for? To wait or to
Attack. We got an issue.
got it.
So
Now it's gonna peek around and get these guys. She's gonna be like points to herself and then points
Hey,
to
was there anything on these guys? Or do you guys pick them clean already?
no one even bothered looking.
So I mean, you can move past them. I guess I'll have. Moving here wouldn't cause complications, so I'm just asking you as DM.
Currently, they're both, even though they're not showing to be, they're both facing this bag right here.
Oh,
They're actively
cool.
going through the contents of it.
Well,
I'm just gonna.
as you currently are
I'm gonna need
dealing
a
with
second
that,
stealth
I'm gonna
check
look
for that
stuff.
bit of.
You want me to make a
shenanigans.
stealth to move that far? I thought we already rolled the stealth.
Yeah, that's a little bit of shenanigans. You're walking within 5 feet.
Alright, I'll do this and I'll leave it there.
I mean, you're still within 5 feet of somebody.
Do you want me to just stay right here? Because I mean I can, Nala can still move through space, I'm just doing it for visual effect. But I mean if we're gonna get the drop on them, I'm just gonna throw my warhammer from here. I don't want to provoke anything. So, does anyone, like, we want to roll the initiative, see who kind of just runs and attacks in what order, or am I just starting things off with a throw?
Hey, DM.
Again, doing various things in the background. I never rolled there. Perception check.
Ooh, this ambient water is testing my strength.
I warned you about it, damn it.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm committed.
But,
Yeah. Alright, so,
with
I'll
that
ask
check,
the
they
question
can't
again, do
detect
we
you
want to...
immediately next to them somehow. They're more interested in the goodies they're pulling out of this here bag.
Well, I don't want to have to make the stealth, so do we want to just roll the initiative, see who acts in what order, in a quick, like, attack thing, or...
Yeah,
I love how you
well.
guys are about to attack and
Hold
Maria's just sitting back behind you guys, trying to
But
look what's on these guys.
I'm trying to do like a line of sight thing. So currently only Aaron and Nala can see any of the people.
So it's only the two of us that get to
Yeah.
surprise thing? Okay.
The rest of us would have no idea where we'd be going to and attacking.
We can still roll the
Yeah, but I
initiative, but
can't
just do
see.
our things.
Yeah.
So... Hi.
Oh, sorry.
Also, everyone else
someone was-
technically, because we can still roll the initiative. It's just us right now. For
Someone was
acting.
knocking cans around, so I Missed that.
I'll have everybody else roll into initiative after you guys do what
Okay.
you're doing.
Oh,
Oh, for future reference, because I forgot you're new to Roll20, if you click on your character before you hit the initiative thing, it adds right to the initiative tracker. I can also just add it in manually.
so I'm just gonna kind of, while they're not expecting
go.
anything, move right up and stab this guy that's not in the satchel. Because if I'm surprising them, I don't care if they notice me.
Pretty much. Roll to hit.
Do I fix it? Yes. Good. 33.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Give him a
barely.
James bonk. Ah, yeah.
Oh, the mean number. I actually have a
Ah.
screenshot from the other day where my hours played on Roll20 is 420.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, you sneak up behind him and just drill him in the back with your warhammer. And he just turns around like, where the fuck did you come from?
Yeah, as he's like about to speak, I didn't have to throw it this time. Bonus action attack.
I think it does, anyway.
So yeah, after the first attack, you basically do like a little spin and just drill him with it again. Sending his now lifeless corpse
Oh.
swinging it, flying over here into the channel of
Hey,
sewer
better.
water. Yeah, he's definitely bent and broken and out of commission.
You said the guy's tied to the pole, right?
I did indeed.
Indeed. Alright, so
It would take another action to cut him free, though.
you right, but there's a creature that has never made an attack in her life that's about to, finally. Oh, that's not adding the thing, right? Hold up.
That 5 HP, what a tank!
Yeah, no, that's right. So
Let's see if it could actually beat the damage needed to cut a rope.
there's a chance.
That hits rope.
Maximum damage this time.
Hey, cutie. Thanks for cutting this rope for me.
Hold
Is
on.
that enough damage to get him out?
I have to actually look up the damage threshold for rope. Give me a second.
Musket's doing her best. She only gets the one attack too, so this is the oof.
It says it has 2 hit points, rope does.
Ooh.
You get the information faster than I do.
I just googled 5e rope.
I just looked it up.
Hempen
In,
or silk rope.
I just looked it up in the compendium. But yeah, she manages to go over and just meowth, double swipe, claw the rope to pieces.
a legend.
The cat just
So,
kind of like loops around him, does like, you know, one of these little Mimi maneuvers, and goes back to kind of Arn's shoulder to let you know who Cat belongs to, as Arn's now facing the two people still going through the session. Did they notice that someone just got bonked into the water?
Yes, I'm sure they noticed that, so they're gonna get rolled into initiative now.
But
As
Cat
well
still
as
gets her, like,
any of the
turn.
rest of us that care to fight.
As she's like flying back, I'm like sticking my hand out to try and like pet her as she's like scurrying around me.
Does not like it a surprise too, or
Yeah, you do.
Oh no, it's cool. Roll 20. You don't have to roll initiative or for the advantage if you don't want to. I guess it's fine.
You have to
Yeah,
go
you
into
gotta-
the gear.
Yeah, so you gotta click the advantage toggle.
Oh, I did both times. It just won't.
No, you have to
did
click
go
your
to the gear itself?
token.
No.
And then click the advantage.
I did.
Let me send a thing.
Let's say, I know there's a way to do it.
Yeah, it's not doing it with that. I've clicked both of the times that we did initiative. I did that.
You
It's not a
roll
clickable
over
thing. You have to change the setting outright.
Yeah.
Because it won't apply it to advantage normally.
Yeah, it's in the attributes
Alright.
option thing. It's
This is just a
initiative
test.
style.
Just testing it. Okay.
And it is now rolling with advantage.
Yeah.
Ay. Okay, so
First-
I was at
she got a
15.
6 and a 19. So
Yeah, I
that's
got
working
15.
now.
Alright.
Okay. It's all good to go for her surprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stab.
I bet
And I just-
you
I
guys
just-
can kill those guys before I get there.
I just with the attack action, I still take 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, she take a full turn.
Yeah. Okay. She's going to come up and try just to aggro both of them. She's going to swipe at both. So this is for the one on the right. She had switched out her to her long sword. Oh, before that, let me double. Now that I have to worry about rage. Give me a second. Okay, so that's what the first one. She rages, backs the first one. Hit. So that's, and then the second one. And I didn't. At my +1. Did I use the wrong one? I used. But that was not my +1. Either way.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, both of those hit.
And the second one is for distracting strike.
And
God damn, these ones.
It's a good solid amount of damage. As you slash this guy and apply your skillful maneuvers.
I guess technically Musket would end up here. I just realized can't occupy the same space, I don't think. Technically, so. Right there.
With that round of surprise attacks done, we move into proper initiative order. This guy who just saw Nala attack his, I don't want to say companion.
But we don't know this story.
Fellow bandit.
His lover.
It's a husband.
Oof.
We don't know their story.
What are your names? I'm Bonnie, this is Clyde. Oh god.
Turns to Nala, sword in hand. Doesn't hit. Double crit hits.
Yeah.
I was wondering where the green was today.
For 10 points damage.
It's all over this druid.
Okay, and she's enraged, so she only takes 5.
And 24 also hits you, I believe.
Yep.
Trying to remember what the
Okay.
hell your AC is.
It's 22.
For another 7, half to 3. Back around to Arn.
Take step. Try to give this guy a bonk as well.
There is about a 4-foot raise, so you're going to take it disadvantaged.
I'm still like
Oh yeah, you're still large,
pretty
never mind.
tall, yeah, I'm gonna say like I'm tall.
I completely forgot about that, to be honest with you.
Bunk.
Disadvantage didn't even matter.
Yeah, no, I cancel it out anyway. It's just it would not be advantaged, but alright.
So yeah, you
Bonk
slam
one.
this guy with your warhammer, but he's still standing. Oh,
I'm still standing.
a little bent and broken, but still standing somehow.
We're not broken, just bent.
The temptation to have Muskie just go for the juggler. No. That's not her playstyle.
Well, with a crit, maybe.
I mean, 6 damage. You said he looks like he's having a bad time. Give him another bonk.
That hits. So yeah, as you bring your mighty warhammer into this guy's back once more,
Can I knock him into the water, dude? Just be like, yeet.
and due to the angle that you're swinging at, he basically slumps over into Nala.
But I can't do a side swing like a baseball bat.
Well, not unless you want to risk slamming that pillar. Because then we get into wacky your weapon might break type things.
I wanna. No. Alright. Hey, I'm like, you know what I like to imagine with the psychic damage too? It's affecting their brain more than anything else. So, physical injuries, none. Mental injuries, they're dead. Brain dead.
They're just meditating.
Yeah. Musket, seeing that the other individual was friendly, will does the individual have, like, this person have any, like, weaponry or anything on them that looks like they can fight?
He is currently stripped of all his equipment at the moment.
Can I have Musket make a perception check to see if there's, like, a sword in the satchel, or... No, you know what? This guy had a scimitar. Musket's gonna go over here, pick up scimitar, and bring it to him. Item interaction,
Is this the NPC or is this the other player?
This is the other
player.
Oh, I don't know.
So, Musket will pick up the scimitar and give it to our new friendly face. Action, give him advantage on whatever attack he makes, if he makes one, against the enemies.
Thanks, pal.
So you've got a cat just... It's about to meow the second, like, you're about to swing the sword, they're gonna be like, what?
Well, it is his turn.
You know?
Okay. I don't know how to move the...
Click and drag.
Click and drag, or if you click on it, it'll kind of highlight and you can use arrow keys.
But
controller if
now
you're
that
so
I figured
inclined.
it out, I am gonna say I'm taking the scimitar. Say, oh, not normally what I go for, but I guess it'll do. As I'm gonna just walk right up to this man and make a swipe for the ankle on him with the scimitar. Try and like see if he'll like get tripped and fall. Has this man taken damage on this turn so far?
He has not yet taken any damage.
Okay. Or not on this turn, rather just in.
He hasn't been harmed at all.
Okay. The scimitar is 1d6 plus your dex for strength.
Yep.
1d6 plus strength.
Strength or dex, it's finesse, so...
Um,
Which really makes me want to play Bug Rogue.
yeah, let's
Strength
say
guy.
one of my backup characters used the scimitar. A very different druid than the one we currently have in the party. There's a Circlet Twilight druid.
You can roll that again, because Musket is helping
Yeah,
you.
you're getting
Oh,
advantage.
So you came from the Twilight Zone?
No, Twilight druids deal more in death.
Oh.
wow.
Oh man.
Damn.
So yeah,
real-
just being tied to that pillar and having the shit beaten out of you is taking it out of you if you can't quite manage to lash out at your captor.
Ouch. My face really hurts.
Background in Nala.
Cool. Seeing that, okay, she's gonna see that this newcomer wants to get in the fight, even though he was being his shit was getting kicked out of him. She's going to attack twice, and well, actually, she's going to attack once.
That's
Oh,
a hit.
that's normal. And then she's gonna forego her second attack and Commander Strike the new guy. So let's see if he can hit again.
It's weird how trusting we are of new people today.
Man, hey, anyone who fucking beats up like that is like,
I got questions.
Like, bare minimum, he's gonna want to kill these guys.
Yeah.
Afterwards, we'll see if we gotta kill him.
Temporary ally.
Yeah.
Ally of circumstance.
Oops.
Let's say you type that in. I think it's slash roll. Or
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
could just
before.
use the die.
There we go.
So yeah, that one hits.
Sweet. So it's just 1d6 plus my dex. That's it.
Or strength, your choice.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Which, given your setup, I think you could go either. Yeah.
Swipe him in the ankle.
We're just being a little
I've seen a
ankle
lot of
biter today.
15s.
He's hacking away. He seems to stumble a bit as you clip him. And that is the end of Nala's turn, and we have Kugus Maria entirely too far away. She is actually off camera at the moment, and someone say kobold, so she shows up.
Oh!
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Sorry, I was chowing down on something.
Also,
I,
how the hell did you get into dark mode?
What?
I was talking to John.
Hmm?
How did you turn your shit to dark mode?
Oh, that's a plugin that a friend helped me hook into the Google Chrome thing.
Alright.
I'm like, hell yeah.
That's neat.
That'll be nice to have.
Yeah, especially when you're sitting here for hours editing multiple,
You just see like the more friendly to the eyes, and if I did for the initiative thing, and you're like, I don't want that.
yeah. Because
Well,
sitting here doing
I know
stat
that they got
blocks all day.
that whole thing initialized. I want to go through these bodies.
Okay. Give me sleight of hand.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's shit.
You managed to cut yourself on a concealed dagger, taking 3 points damage. That's what you get for just going through pockets randomly. Yeah. These are bandits. Make sure there's no way they can hurt you before you try searching them. Even when they're dead.
God.
Alright. And, since I'm far enough, Cal, you get inspiration. I know. Cal already have
So
inspiration,
Cal already
right?
has inspiration.
Yeah, you get inspiration.
Thank you.
Don't mind me.
And it is now your turn.
I'll look back at what's going on there, say, that's fine. And
It's grave robbing, that's cool.
yeah, I don't need that. And seeing that there's one person that I can see, I cannot justify using one of like my higher level spells on this, so just gonna throw a little bit of fire again.
If Maria
That's
wanted
it.
to, she would butt strip this guy.
Oh,
For 14
Not
points
terrible.
damage.
I do more than this. I just, you'll see. That's it.
You will all see!
I do more. I don't do more than this, but I do it with something bigger.
He just doesn't have access to it at the moment. Okay, that's your
Not
full turn,
intended.
or you doing something else?
Yeah, no, that's it.
Let me check distances here. Because I actually have to measure for corners. Okay, more than good.
Also, I linked the two things you need to get dark mode. So,
Yeah, it's kind of fuzzy. Ooh, I'm under the fucking X mark, and that irritates me. You know what, that guy gets to go to the GM later. So yeah, so everyone's just standing around bullying the fuck out of this one guy. Cal just shows up in the middle of it. Already mid-spin with a sword that is much larger than him. I'm getting at least one kill in this fight, damn it. That was the wrong sword.
Yeah. Yikes.
But the other one's got +2 to hit more on it anyway, so I'll just use the roll anyway. So, see, it's a better roll.
Kyle's like, I might be a gnome, but this does not change my wants and needs. Let me kill something.
I can actually
Additional
feel the blood this
7.
time.
Yeah, I can taste the blood too, as it runs down his face after he hits that cleave. He regrips the sword in both hands and continues to spin with his second one. Ignore the 10 of that +1. There.
Is there like a little bit of just a bit of terrifying bloodlust in the eyes of this gnome that I'm seeing?
He's seen some shit. It's not quite a
Okay.
haunted one, but he's seen some shit. He's done some shit.
Seems fine with it though.
Let's try to do buttload of holy damage on this one. Oh, that's depressing.
Dion's like, I need enough damage to go 0. Come on.
There's 2 1s out of possible fucking 12, so
Ooh.
yeah. That could have been 24 damage. Or no. His Divine Smite's 2d8 now. So yeah, that could have been 28 damage, but no. Gotta roll 1s, 2s, and 3s.
I mean, you got a 10 in there on the 17.
Yeah.
Get that going for you.
Surprisingly enough, this guy still seems to be standing after this onslaught we've been giving him. And now it's back around to his turn. He's rolling old-fashioned, Alright.
What is this, a D4?
Yeah, D4, seeing what he wants to do, check. He's going to attempt to stand his ground.
Aww.
Let me roll a second one to see which one of us in range he's going for. That would be Cal for the first one. That's a nat 1. Where the hell's that table? There we are. That's a 20 on the table. It's on the second page. So yeah, as you sit here and watch this guy swing his sword, clearly terrified, he soils his pants. I gotta make another roll.
Peaky
It's just big.
pants.
Just pissed himself this time. There's a
Yikes.
good chance that he doesn't just piss himself. It's what the D100's for.
I thought it would make much difference in the smell down here.
You're
feel
not
like
right on
For
top
some
of
reason, I
him.
feel like the smell just got a lot stronger.
In this general vicinity. Just a little stronger.
It's a little bit warmer too. Right now.
A bit.
Another miss. And yet another miss. Even with Cal being down 3 of his AC, still can't hit him. Background to RN, who will more than likely finish him off.
Hmm.
Oh my god. when ours is kind of like, on one hand, man wants to kill real bad, is on the other hand, just look at him. Is it really worth anything? I mean, we'll give him one bonk. Let's figure out what we'll do after that.
I'm gonna turn to the side to the large red man standing before me. I stand 5'4", so I'm not the
Roughly half
tallest.
your current height.
But I am very wide and like thick built, like muscle, like very wide. I say maybe we should let him live and maybe question him, see if he knows something. Maybe he knows where more of them are.
Are we out of the turn order?
Not yet.
No.
So, alright, hearing that, he'll kind of give like a side glance for a moment. You'll see him kind of like spin the Warhammer in hand as instead of it emitting like this gloomy kind of magic, it just kind of turns into raw magical force. I'm gonna do this with force damage.
Hey, I gotta
I'm gonna
go.
try and knock him out.
Can you take control of my character while I'm gone?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
One of my boss called me and he wants to talk to me. Personally.
Well, I mean, I've been wanting to kind of check on the family for an hour now. But yeah. So I'm gonna do this damage in force. I'm just gonna try and knock him out.
No, you take care of that, my character. All right. I gotta go.
I mean, we can end the session off with him just being knocked out, ready to interrogate, but
Yeah, like we don't need to go that much longer.